Hello, 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 everyone,
Hey guys!
and welcome to our live gem and mineral sale. My name's Athena, and I am very pleased to guide you through today's live gem show, along with my partners in crime, the fabulous Robin.
Hey everyone!
If you haven't had a chance to attend one of our Rock Talks with Robin, you got to check them out. Look for them on our event page. They are fantastic. Also joining us today is the wonderful Hanalei.
Salofa.
It's good to see you all. Obviously, I am not Athena, but I am sitting in for Athena today. I've been called other things before, but for those who don't know, I am Athena's business partner here at Sage Goddess, and also her quasi-ex. Quasi because it's still unofficially official, officially unofficial. I guess whichever way you slice and dice that, that's how it rolls. But regardless, we have got something amazing for you today. A collection of specimens from around the world that we are super excited to be able to share with you. Curated by our fantastic team who behind the scenes are supporting us, and we want to say thank you to them. We have a lot to get through today, and we are excited to share it with you. Yeah. Couple things to know about this live gem and mineral sale. First of all, if you're joining us on Instagram or on Facebook, you're going to want to head over to see and join us on YouTube. YouTube is where the action is if you want to participate in the sale. Participating in the sale requires that you have an account at sagegoddess.com. If you haven't already created one and put your YouTube username in the appropriate field when you've registered your account, you can do so after today's sale. As we go and show items today during the sale, our team, who will comment in the chat feed here, and you'll see Sage Goddess in gold lettering there, they will comment with the name of the item and the price. At that time, you can comment sold, and they will comment back if you are one of the winners of those items. You're going to want to make sure that your feed on YouTube here is set to live chat, not top chat, live chat, so that you can follow along with us. And you should know, too, that shipping in the U.S. is free, and if you're outside the country, it is $5 only. If you do win something today, you will receive your invoice via email tomorrow, and you'll have 24 hours to go ahead and pay that. We accept a multitude of payment methods, including credit card or PayPal, and we also have buy now, pay later options like Afterpay and Affirm and Klarna, one of those. What did I miss?
Just be nice. Only bid on things one time. So it helps our team out in the back. If you aren't sure if we have something available, feel free to just say sold, whatever it is. And if it's available, we'll get it for you. So.
Well, hello, Heather. Thank you for the I comment. I appreciate that. And we encourage you guys to participate. Where you have questions, where you want to learn something more, have a question about something we've said about a particular item, go ahead and comment on the chat feed. Throughout the show, we're going to do a lot of different giveaways and prizes and things like that. So pay attention. They go very fast. But we encourage you all to just sit back, relax, have a good time. And that's what we're going to do as we walk you through some amazing treasures.
It's fun. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Yay! My favorite part.
What have you got there, Robin?
So this is an amazing piece that I was able to... I don't know if I want to do it. I might want to keep it, Dave. I'm just playing. So this is a really cool piece, guys. Look, so this is a piece of smoky quartz, but it is also celestial. You can see how it is forming up this way, but it also grew in this very nice flat surface, so it makes a great charging plate. And guess what, guys? It's our first giveaway.
Ooh, we're starting today off with a giveaway. I like it. So how do they participate to get this thing?
if you want if you want this exact piece, all you have to say is, yes, please, me, I want it. Yes, gimme, Tracy, I see that.
So go ahead and comment in the chat whatever you would like. We're going to go ahead and select someone who's the lucky winner of this amazing piece. Can you tell us a little bit more about it? What's that cubic structure coming out the side there? Right.
Oh, so this is a little portal area. So what happened here was there was another crystal that was growing out from here, and then it detached at the base and it left this beautiful little shaman's portal right here. It is deep enough to hold a drop of water, so that means it is a true shaman's portal, and you can use it that way as you're working with it. And if you see right here, this is the exact growth structure that was right here, but this one has not been taken out of the host.
Awesome.
So I like that where you can really see like the two different sides of it on the same piece.
Yeah, yeah, it's really rad. All right, so I'm looking through the comments here, and I'm gonna choose. I normally don't choose, so I hope you don't get offended, but I am today. I'm gonna choose Debbie Reynold. It's DEBBIE REYNOLD. Congratulations,
Yay!
Debbie.
Congratulations.
I spell that out for our team so that they can take note in the back. Congratulations, Debbie. You are the proud recipient.
It's beautiful.
Awesome. All right.
I still want to keep it.
You still want to keep it? You can. It's Debbie's. Okay, Debbie, don't worry. I got your back. Robin's not walking off with this one, all right? It is all you. Congratulations, Debbie.
I can't
Hey,
help
Tammy.
it. I get attached to stones.
All right. What's up first?
Do you want to show it off?
Yeah. Sorry.
We got a ring. You know, we normally don't start off the shows with jewelry, so it's kind of nice to be able to do so. All right.
Yeah, so this is a beautiful piece that we have. We call it the Trio of Love because it has 3 really strong love stones. It's got pink opal, pink tourmaline, and morganite. And so if you see here, this big one here is your pink opal. This one here is going to be your morganite, and this is a natural pink tourmaline rod right there.
That is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. So the pink opal is getting its color from magnesium and aluminum. The pink tourmaline here also has manganese in it to be able to get that color, and so does the morganite. Also has manganese, but as you can see, when it's part of the different host stone, it'll give a different pink hue.
I really love this. So if you caught me in one of my lives earlier, I was talking about how pink opal was such a strong stone ally for me. Pink opal is really good for transformation in love. It helps you change your heart. Me specifically, I like to use it when I was experiencing a heartbreak of sorts. And so this doesn't have to be just a romantic heartbreak. If there's a situation change that you weren't expecting and you know your heart broke because of that, you can definitely tap into the energies of the pink opal to help move through this. And then with that morganite, which is known as like the queen of the heart's love stones, it's a crystal of sovereignty and compassion, and it vibrates with the frequency of divine love that you can help tap into. And yeah, this is definitely something, the trio of love. So this, if you feel like you need more kindness, compassion, heart healing in your life, this would be the go-to stone or ring for you.
Hi, Denise. Thank you so much for that. I've missed you guys too. It's been a little bit since I've been joining you guys here.
So just so you guys know, these are $58.
Okay.
It is adjustable on the top, as you can see, so you can open it up and close it down to make sure that it fits your finger just right.
And then in the back, you'll see that it's open face here, so you can feel the energies of the crystal.
And I really like this setting, the way the silver prongs are going around it, but I like it how it goes from a single band into like a double band going up the side. To me, that's really elegant on a ring. It really makes you feel like it's like a piece of nature on your hand.
I was going to say, I really like that this is set in silver because, as many of us know, silver is associated with the moon. That's your emotions, your intuition, the emotional body. And so, kind of all in all, this is a really great piece to work with when healing that area.
Just a little change in how we do this, you guys, because I'm here. I can change the rules. Team SG, I would like for you, when we first start talking about an item, for you to comment with the item name and price right away.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And this way you guys can learn about it, make your decision as we go, and are talking about it. So let's just do that.
Woohoo!
Bam.
Guys.
So yeah, pretty. Are we able to get that? Can you get that a little more closer to the lens and see? I think some close-ups would be nice about that, or with that. There
Oh,
you go.
nice.
Yeah.
I really like it on that tourmaline. You can see the growth structure. That piece right there has not been polished or altered that way. It was just cut to be able to fit that size. So you can really see how that piece was growing. And you see those lines going down it? That is a telltale sign that it's a natural piece of tourmaline.
Hey, Melissa. Say hi to your husband for me. Thank you.
So congratulations, guys.
Congrats, guys.
Yay.
Be kind. Your name is Be Kind. And so I saw on the screen here, Be Kind Dave, and I thought, like, was I not? Did I do something wrong? Like, you know. But yeah. This is, I think, a Robert Graham shirt. It is one of my favorites out there. And of course, the Virgos bring in the rules. You got me, Denise. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't help myself, right? Yeah.
It is a true Virgo thing.
It totally is.
My son already, if we do something that's not right, he
He's like, you know, he's got this lock. He's been around for 7 months. He knows what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed all the Virgos in my life are just adding structure where there is none. As an airhead. That's what I call it. Structure? What's that? I don't need that.
That's awesome. Hey, Tammy.
Who needs structure? We'll just, blaze
Rhonda?
right on through it.
Rhonda, it is a barber you here. Ooh, look at this guy.
So this is a really nice piece. So it's a double terminated wand, and it is in green aventurine. So when you have green aventurine, it is a quartz-based stone, and it has an inclusion of fluorite within the quartzite, and that's what gives it that green color, and will also give it that little sparkle when you see it caught in certain lights. Like you can see there by my thumb, there's a little sparkle going on. That's due to the fluorite, which is a mica base that has chromium in it to give it that color. And I just love the fact that it's a double terminated wand, and it says amen, aho, and on we go, because it's sending that energy out in both directions.
I love that the N is hanging off as though somebody got really lazy. Somebody's just like, they were falling asleep as they were writing, and they just kind of trailed down, and then they caught themselves after the apostrophe, and were like, ah, aho.
Ah!
Green aventurine is definitely one of my favorite stones to work with fortune, growth, abundance, and just like expanding that area in my life. So if you're looking for something to help you with your business ventures or channel energy that way, this would definitely be a go-to offering.
Is this seriously $16?
Mm-hmm.
Can I help him?
No, seriously. I mean, this is actually really... So the funny thing is, and with the light on this, you guys, you can see that the stone is semi-translucent there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it in the camera because obviously you can't see the other side of the camera lighting as I'm looking at it, but that is beautiful.
Do we have a flashlight? Maybe we can show them.
Well, maybe so. I got one here. Let's see.
Ooh.
And it works. Step 2. Look at that. There you go. Isn't that pretty?
Is rad.
Yeah, and the reason why it can go like that is because, like I said before, it's a quartz base. And the quartz base that this one is, obviously by the light green, is it's going to be a clearer quartz base. That's why you're getting it with those colors and that translucency.
Yes, shipping is free in the U.S., you guys, and just $5 internationally. And if you live international, you know it costs a lot more than $5, but we're just trying to make it more palatable. All right, very nice. Well, congratulations to those who got one of these. $16 is an amazing price. So we hope that you enjoy them and a tremendous purchase.
Congrats, guys.
All right, next up, something real sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
Real sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty.
Oh.
We love our tea light holders.
Oh my gosh, I love tea light holders, and I love gemstone tea light holders because, and especially something like this, which is aura bonded, it's angel aura bonded onto the apophyllite. So when you have that tea light in there and the flame is going, it is going to just sparkle that light all around.
I have to stop. I have to emphasize something you just said. It's apophyllite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's apophyllite. What's apophyllite for?
Well, this is really great for bringing additional energies of receptivity and courage. It serves as a really powerful guide. In meditation, it opens up ascension, gateways for emotional healing, astral travel, access the Akashic records. One thing I was going to say that I love about our gemstone tea light holders is that you're incorporating the energies of the earth, the element earth, and fire. And one thing I like to do in my practice is the power of prayer. And so using my voice or air, incorporating it that way. And so light a candle, say a prayer. You have all this energy amplifying what it is that you're praying in.
Yeah. These are beautiful, beautiful for just $56. The process of aura bonding, if you're not familiar, is actually an expensive and cumbersome process.
Oh, yeah.
There are these chambers that the stone has to go into, and there's actually quite a bit of breakage. So when you're talking about apophyllite, too, there's a lot of breakage that happens with apophyllite because it can crumble pretty easily here, especially if it's been drilled and then it's going into this chamber, which is a vacuum sealed chamber. So yeah, super cool.
It is, and to have that angel aura, that means that it's bonded with platinum, silver, and gold, molecularly bonded to that stone. So not only are you getting the potassium and calcium that is created with the silica to make the apophyllite, you're getting platinum, silver, and gold, and those energies also within this as well.
I like that, Denise. It's a really nice idea for a bridal shower or, centerpiece of a wedding table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Super cool. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy these.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
You ready? Oh, she's excited about this one.
Oh, are you ready for this one? Well, take it away. You lead it.
Yes. So up next, we have an Angel Aura Rose Quartz Mother Mary. We kind of dived into that Angel Aura coding here. Rose Quartz, if you're unfamiliar, is great for universal love. Let me figure my camera life out, guys.
Aha.
I got really excited about Mother Mary because I tap into this energy quite often, especially when it comes to learning more about compassion, kindness, faith, and the healing of the mother wound. For me personally, is like really tapping into those maternal energies. And so Mother Mary, she was known as a nurturer, a protector, and a guide. And in addition to pink opal, I'm going to keep talking about this heartbreak, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, let it out. Let it out.
During meditation, she was one of the figures that I saw, kind of like the light at the end of a tunnel. And so she was very reminding me to show more compassion to myself. And so if that's the kind of energy you're looking to work with, this is definitely an archetype I would recommend.
Yeah, for sure.
We only have 2 of these, you guys. I'm sorry, but they're beautiful, and they are beautiful. You show the back? Did you show the back just to see? I love it when they carry the carving throughout the piece. It just shows that extra care. So, yeah.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
guys.
Yeah. All right. We had kind of like an aurathon there between the two, the cluster and the Mary.
Hey, well, sometimes you have to brighten your aura.
I think it's because Robin alphabetized the list. I don't think it's anything else other than that. But thank you. The Virgo in me appreciates that very much.
We love the order.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So next up, guys, we have our Primal perfume. This has notes of amber and styrax. It also has dark patchouli, narcissus, birch, and lavender. And to kind of dive into the notes here, amber is really great for bringing in balance, harmony, inspiration to the soul. Dark patchouli, as many of us know, it brings you into the pleasure and potential of the present moment. Styrax, which is great for enhancing psychic ability, and it helps you move between the realms with ease and stability. We have lavender, which is great for tranquility. Birch tar is purifying and protective. And lastly, the narcissus. That's it's said to hold.
What'd you call me?
The narcissus notes in this perfume, Dave, is said to hold the key to the realms beyond. And so, how I would kind of capture the essence of this perfume, think of it as you're coming back to the primal essence of you. You're shedding any inhibitions, any societal masks, or things that society puts on you, any pressures, and you're really coming back to you, the true you essence. And so, because it's a perfume, I'm going to have the team smell it. And I'm going to walk you through what you're experiencing right now. So you're going to smell that styrax first, and a touch of that birch tar. So if you're smelling a bit of like a deep smoky note, that'll be the birch tar there. The earthy is the patchouli, and then the floral is the mix of the narcissus and the lavender. And then that smooth musky scent, that's the amber. And so it's very
I really
nice
smell
and
that
warm.
amber.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's like, as soon as you smell it, it just immediately just wants to take you back down, calms you down, brings you back down to the earth.
Yeah. Brings you back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's really nice.
Did we mention that today is the genesis of today is our warehouse sale?
I don't think we did.
I think I just steamrolled over that. It might be good to take a second while we're showing this.
So yeah, this is our warehouse treasure sale, guys. And so I love these sales because I get to go around with the team, and like so many people get to tell me like what some of their favorite things are that we have, and I'm able to compile that, and then we find some really cool stuff that we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we still have some of these, and bring it to you.
Yeah.
So that is like why I love these so much.
It's kind of like we go through and we dig out some amazing stuff that we kind of like, almost forgot we had in some cases. So it's super cool to be able to share it with you.
That, and I just like feeling like so much of our team was here to put this together.
Yeah. A lot of heart in it. So awesome. All right, cool. Next up, something that you can play with on a daily basis here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I really, really like these because it's like when I was a kid, I used to always burn candles and melt the wax and then stick things into it because I wanted to see what it
Her
did.
parents were pissed, but yeah, otherwise,
Well, I did get in trouble for burning things all the time. It's okay. It made it so I am who I am today.
No, I think it's good.
But so this is an actual wax sealing ring, and carved into it is the Om symbol. But the clear quartz that is on this ring is such high quality. She's showing it really well, where it's like it's so high quality that when the light hits it, it's going completely white because it's refracting so much light back at you. And then when she twists it, you can see straight through it because it does not have those inclusions in there that you're going to see. Because it's just an amazing quality ring. I love the two-tone silver and gold because that definitely brings in the lunar and solar, masculine and feminine energies to it. And then it has that Om symbol. I mean, you can talk so much more about Om than I can.
Yeah, so Om has no translatable meaning, but it's believed to be the primordial sound of the universe. And encompassing all other sounds within it. It's often referred to as the cosmic vibration. It's the healing sound that aligns the body, the mind, and the spirit. The Om symbol, as you can see here on the ring, it's one of the most sacred elements in Hindu iconography, representing oneness, consciousness, and divine wisdom. I was going through this and I thought of a really great way or a cool way to use this. One thing I use often in my practice, I call them petitions. And so I'll get like a parchment paper, I'll write down what my intention is. And we have the clear quartz here to help amplify that intention that you're setting in, that petition that you're setting in. And what you can do, you can write it, fold it in half towards you if it's something that you want to manifest, and then seal it. You can seal your intentions, place it in your sacred space, place it on your altar, bury it, burn it, release it into the water, however you feel calls you most in drawing in those energies you're manifesting.
That's really cool.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to etch that symbol on that clear quartz, and to have clear quartz like that, I mean, that is just stunning.
So especially with the clear quartz that is, like I was saying before, that's that high quality, there's a high chance when you're doing that etching, even when you're doing it with water, to chip that stone away. So to be able to have such a clean line, like Dave was saying, is really hard to create.
Yeah.
And so when you actually use this, and this stick right here, it has the wick on it, so you can light it and actually drip that wax down on it and then put it back out so you can use it again. So you do that and then you leave that ring on there, and it just infuses ohm into everything that you're dealing with. So congratulations, guys. This is so fun, and the ring is adjustable, so you can fit multiple sizes, which I like because I have larger fingers, and so it's like it's hard for me to find rings that fit, so I love when I can open it up to fit it comfortably. And then I'm also the type of person that likes to switch which finger I wear it on, and like normal, most of us don't have the same size on all of our fingers.
Yeah. So beautiful piece, and the quality on this is amazing. So do check it out and think about it. It is a more expensive item, but one of those to go in your collections, both to practice with and to just wear in beauty. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
I'm excited for this one.
I love it.
I had to.
Please do it, sir. bring me something delicious, please. A brownie, maybe some pretzels to snack on.
Chocolate covered or not?
Oh, definitely half chocolate. That's where you get the best of both worlds.
Next question, dark or milk?
Oh, milk for sure.
Dark.
Oh no, what's wrong with y'all?
Dark.
No.
All right, guys. Up next, we have our triple moon brass bell.
Yeah, we're just moving on from this. Nobody's winning this argument, okay? Right?
We're just gonna brush that under the rug. It's fine. So bells are one of my favorite tools to work with. I have quite a few in the different altars that I have. They are said to help attract positive spirits, and also to be used to call in ritual and prayer. So before a ceremony, you can ring it in. After ceremony to close it out. And then what you'll see here is this gorgeous triple moon symbol etched into the brass itself. And this is symbolic of the moon's waxing, full, and waning phases. You can also think of it as like the mother, maiden, and crone. So we're basically reflecting our own cycles with this symbol here of growth and release, of bringing in and letting go. And then brass is actually a mixture of copper and zinc, and this helps boost courage, confidence, and is believed to help eliminate any toxins in the body. It's also helping to bring out the good in people and promotes inner truth. And if you are unaware, bells are actually associated with the air element. This is probably why I'm talking so much.
And angels.
And angels.
Every
yes.
time they ring.
An angel gets its wings.
Amen. Actually, you know what? I have a totally random use for this. Because if you have been with SG for 10 seconds, you have a bell. Right? You've got a bell. You've got 4 bells. Okay? So here's my random use. Do you have a dog? I have a dog, Bodhi. And I put bells by the door. And you can ring the bell. And he will come right away and knows it's time to go out.
That's really cool.
What's more, if you hang this from a little rope by the door, and you can just put, the rope and put a little nail by the door, you can teach him. Every time you take him out, you teach him to go over there, and you ring the bell, and then you let him out. You can teach him to ring the bell, or her to ring the bell, when he or she needs to go.
That is really
That's
cool.
really good,
Yeah. What better way to do it? With some moon symbols here.
Right?
One more little thing I wanted to add about bells, why I love using them. As you know, here at Sage Goddess, we love to burn it down, smoke it down. But some folks don't like to burn it down, smoke it down all the time. And so what bells are really great for is breaking up any stagnant or stuck energies to help them flow better and just kind of help remove them out of that space.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, I like it because it is brass. And so you have to remember, brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. So that copper part of it is very conductive. So when you ring it, it is going to conduct that energy out. And then the zinc also helps bring that energy back in. So it's keeping the flow of energy going.
Denise, you're going to make me blush. Thank you, though.
So, and I mean, it's not just to be used on, like, for when you're ringing it. You can put it on your altar as well. And just having that bell on your altar, especially with that triple moon, it's bringing that energy into everything else that you have there. And that copper is going to conduct that energy out to everything else that you have on your altar as well.
Cool.
So.
All right. Rad. $14 for a brass bell. Seriously. Great price. All right. Next up. This is fun. Very fun.
So everyone knows I'm in love with skulls.
Yes.
I love skulls. I collect them. I have so many of them, and this has to be by far one of my favorites. Just that intricate design work that they did on these skulls and all that filigree going around it really flows well. And from so many carvers that I have talked to when they're carving skulls, they always say that the stone tells them what it's going to be. So each one of these is going to be intricately carved to hold the energy of what that skull is representing. And to me, I believe each one has its own spirit inside, and it's coming out in the way that it looks and it has been carved.
So Team SG, there you go. Hey, while we go on here, Luis, we're having some comments about folks are having difficulty hearing. Is there a sound issue that we can...
You guys are maxed out right now.
Okay, all right. Well, in particular, I think you, if you can speak up a little bit, I think it would help.
Okay, I will yell.
Yell! All right. All right. So we've got these skulls. Please go on. Sorry to interrupt.
So these skulls are carved out of a gray feldspar, and the little black specks that you're seeing in there is actually black tourmaline as well. So the feldspar is an iron or magnesium base, and both of those, iron and magnesium, will give you those gray colors. If you're seeing some of the lighter part of the gray to the darker part of the gray, that is just where that transition is happening of those trace minerals. And then the black tourmaline that is in there is an iron, manganese, and titanium base. So that's those elements that are really being enhanced into the stone itself.
Yeah, I'm really loving the combo of the stones here. Feldspar, which is really great for enabling you to discover the source of what's holding you back from reaching your highest good. Coupled with that black tourmaline, which I like to use as a shielding or grounding stone. One thing I wanted to mention about skulls, not only do they represent like death and transition, I actually like to use them in my practice in something I call mind magic. And so, again, with that feldspar, which helps release you from, or release what's keeping you back from reaching your highest good. Oh, yes, here we go. I can hold this gold. Yeah, so...
And I'm sorry to say we only have 4 of these. So I believe they're already spoken for, but they're gorgeous.
But yeah, so with the mind magic, what you can do, you can visualize yourself in this skull and think about what's holding you back from reaching your highest potential, your highest good. And what I thought was really great about the design here, it might be a little graphic, but it reminds me of the brain, kind of. It, again, kind of reminds me of your mind. And so this can actually help you restructure the patterns in your mind if there's something you want to let go of. But
sure.
That's how I incorporate skulls into my practice.
That's awesome.
Nice. Ooh. This next item, guys.
Ta-da.
I love ocean jasper.
Me too. I Me too.
I feel great just holding it right now.
I love ocean jasper. It's just such a beautiful stone. And one of the things I really appreciated about it is how different every piece of ocean jasper is, right? And you can really run the gamut.
So each, like he was saying, each one is going to be different because it can hold so many different colors. And the one thing that you always want to look at is she's showing you a great shot right there, those little orbs. Those orbs are a telltale sign of ocean jasper. Not only that ocean jasper only comes out of Madagascar and it only comes from specific veins out of Madagascar, but they all hold those orbs. And the way how that was created was actually through a natural process involving where like radial aggregates were inserted inside of the host stone, and then quartz fibers actually started going out around those radial aggregates to make those orbs themselves.
So I see your comment there, Miss KXLU. My little curveball here is throwing you for a loop. So we'll make sure to emphasize when we say the item, when we first show it, like this ocean jasper dish, that these are 5 to 6 inches. Just so you guys have a little bit of info before we post the price and you need to decide. So these are 5 to 6 inches. We have 36 of them. And as you can see there, I think the price is $90 for these hand carved.
Yeah, I wanted to say these little orbs that you see, I like to call them little orbs or pockets of joy. Because ocean jasper is really great for joy and optimism, lifting the spirits while also lifting the veil of negativity. So whenever I'm feeling the blues or feeling down, this is one of the stones I love to work with to help move past that. I love that it's a bowl because you can carry just about anything in here, like Himalayan salt, to help purify the area around you, while also infusing that with that joy, optimism, the happiness. Another thing you can do is charge your jewelry. I'll throw all my rings and bracelets, necklaces, whatever it is that a little boost of joy into my day-to-day.
For sure. And like we were saying before, how there's so many colors within the ocean jasper. As you're going, and when that happens, that means that there's so many other elements that are in there that you're going to get. So you're gonna have those iron in there for your reds and oranges, chromiums for your greens, manganese for your pinks and browns, copper for blues and greens, titanium, calcium, magnesium.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
There's so much that this stone is able to bring you just in, and everyone's different. So to me, when you get one, it's almost like a karmic reading as to what it is that you need in your life.
Yeah.
Coming to you.
It's like I mentioned with, sorry.
I was going to say, sidebar, Louise. Next sale, can we have that camera be the product camera? It's like so much more clear. Thank you, sir.
And so you see those druzy pockets that he was showing right there. And like I was saying before, there's two perfect orbs in that druzy pocket. And you can see where there was that radial aggregate that started in the clear part of that orb. Then it goes into that white that's going around it. And that's where the quartz is starting to form, building itself out. And then you go into the druzy part. And that is where the quartz is got into that growth pattern at this moment in time.
Yeah, I wanted to touch back about how you said each stone is different. And so that'll tell you like how to work with them. I kept mentioning about joy and optimism, but it's also really great for helping release any self-destructive behaviors.
I could use that.
Go ahead and hold that. By opening your eyes to healthier habits and thought processes. And this is, again, one of my favorite stones because when I first started here at SG, it was actually something I was first gifted. My first order, yeah.
Really?
So not only did I get the new customer gift, but if you guys remember Patty, she packed in an ocean jasper, a little tumbled. And I fell in love with it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Good. That's a sweet story. I love that. Patty's Patty. Patty's fantastic.
Yeah. So congratulations, guys. You're really getting a piece of happiness coming your way.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Oh, this next item. We have 22 of these. They are roughly 5 inches in size. Out of Mexico comes to you a Mexican wolf whistle. I need this. Do we have one that I can blow on? No?
Well, after they see the front.
In a few minutes here. All right, sorry.
Moments, yes.
I'm definitely giving this a go. Please.
Yeah, this is such a perfect offering today because I know we've had quite a few wolf things launching, right? So the wolf spirit animal, it helps you discover your inner self, your inner power. Wolves also stand for growth, trust, guardianship, instinct, intuition, I cannot say that word. Adaptability. Yes. And again, it helps you tap in with your wild spirit. It reminds you that you're in charge with your life. And with it being a whistle, this is a great way to incorporate breath work into your practice.
For sure. I really like these because they are made out of clay. And when I have an affinity for clay.
You can't say that around a Jewish kid like me, right? Without me hearing the songs. Anyway, go on. It's really hard, like flashbacks of like Sunday school.
Well, no, I have an affinity for clay because you have to remember in the clay, this is a whole bunch of earth that is within it. And so you don't actually know exactly what little stones are in there. But each piece is going to bring that energy of where it was coming out of the earth. And so since this clay was from Mexico, it's going to hold so much of the essence of Mexico in it.
This is going to be so random, but you said clay, my mind went straight to golems. I'm so sorry. That's where my mind went.
So Dave can play with his whistle.
Yes.
With the whistle. Oh, we got this? I got to figure this out here.
But one thing that's really cool and that also brings me back is when I was in college, I actually took every single ceramics class there was. And I have loved playing with clay, and I wasn't sure why I loved it so much until I really put the two and two together, that there's so much like stone and earth within it. And so every single time I was messing with that clay, it was...
Which end do you blow? The top.
Right
Got
there,
it.
Dave.
All right, thanks.
I want to buy that.
Right? Right? It's fucking rad. Sorry, kid show. It's rad. That's really cool. I am hanging on to this for the rest of the show. Y'all, sorry.
I think that's yours, unless they want one blessed by Dave.
No, yours is blessed by Dave. You don't want that. You don't want mine. Oh, got something in my eye.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry, I really did. It wasn't like anything, but okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Put on some protective gear.
Bit of wolf medicine for you.
Yeah.
It does sound like a
It
train.
does sound like a train. This is so cool. Can we have these for meetings? Like here in Etched where like everybody like
All hands.
yeah. There was it The Legend of Ron Burgundy, Anchorman the movie,
Yeah.
where they do the call
Yeah.
and they call it all. I'm sorry. I'm not. Oh, you guys are you're just moving on.
That was great.
Okay. No segue. Next item.
All right, guys. So next up we have
Desire.
Some desire.
Yes. We have our desire intention drops. So this has notes of ylang-ylang, blood orange, oud, birch, lily of the valley, and lime. I'm gonna have Robin and the team kind of smell that so you can get their reactions. Side note, Dave, how many times have you come down to perfumery and
Oh
go,
my
hey, you want to
goodness.
smell something random?
Oh yeah.
It's
All the
Oh
time,
yeah.
right?
All the time.
Oh my gosh, that's
So what you're gonna smell first to help call in that desire, you're gonna be hit with the top notes of blood orange and lime, kind of citrus there. And so lime's very uplifting, invigorating. Where the blood orange, it's gonna help promote inspiration, creativity, and stimulate the imagination, right? And so this is very important when calling in your desires. Followed up by the heart notes of ylang-ylang, yes, go ahead and anoint, which helps facilitate the healing of deep emotional trauma. And then Lily of the Valley, which is great for providing a powerful lift in vibrations and spiritual connection. And then lastly, as base notes, you're going to have that birch, which symbolizes rebirth, detoxification. And then oud, which is great for increasing your focus, your alertness. And then it's often used to help attain deeper meditation. And again, so what's really important that these were chosen intentionally to help release, remove any blockages to make way for what it is that you're calling into your life. The intention drops were created to help you call forth your desires. You can anoint your wrists for all that you do, anoint your ankles for all of your steps, or anoint your head for all of your thoughts to help clear away those blockages. One thing I like to tell people, especially when it comes to manifestation, a lot of us are hung up on the how. We have the what, we have the why, but we're hung up on that how. And so this is really going to help push through that.
Oh, that's nice. That's really cool.
Now I'm going to just smell it because
So yeah, congratulations, guys. That one just.
That's a beautiful scent.
it-
Yeah.
I
Just $29 for that. We have 48 of them. It's 10 mLs. Now this next item, we only have two. They're 8 to 9 inches in size. Angel or amethyst with our Feldspar.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to
In
take
a
the little
wand.
piece off that protects the.
The tip protector.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'm here all night.
So these.
I told you, switch the cameras. I don't know. All right.
So I think these are just some of the most beautiful pieces, and I mean, they're handmade, so each one is a little bit different, and I love it because it's like they kept the natural siding of these amethyst. So you can see here on this amethyst, those lines is from where there was another amethyst point next to it, and then it separated usually on its own, and it's leaving the lines from, the connection. And I think that's just absolutely beautiful.
You see the comment about you? That's sweet.
Thank you.
Monique Wolf, if you didn't get a whistle, we got to talk. Yeah?
So I love it because this is, again, angel aura amethyst. So it does have that platinum, silver, and gold on there. And then the color of the amethyst itself underneath is coming from potassium and iron. So all of that is bringing in the energy of that and purity of that amethyst. Then we go into our Feldspar, which is down here. That's this part that you're seeing with the little flashes of color right there. And that's sodium iron silicate. And sometimes it also has potassium, manganese, and magnesium and fluorine in it as well. The red that you're seeing is actually garnet, almondine garnet that is interspersed with the arfesanite.
That's really cool.
that is really good.
Yeah.
I know we only had two, so our apologies on the limited nature of things. And, that's one of the things with these sales. If you like it, jump on it quick because
Exactly.
it goes fast and we only have limited quantities. This next item, however, we do have 25 of them. They are $76, and it is a mala with citrine, green aventurine, fluorite, and labradorite.
Let's go and get all of them in. But here we are.
Nice. So this is really cool, and I love the combination that you're getting out of this. So the citrine brings in that aluminum to get that color, and remember, there's very few stones that have the aluminum in there to give it that color. So that's one of the really cool things about citrine is it's a little bit of a curveball in the gemstone world. And then you have your green aventurine, which is your fuchsite and quartz, your fluorite, which is a fluorine base, and then it has so many different trace minerals in there for the different colors. And yes, you can see here there's the purple fluorite, green, there's some almost clear, and that's all from different trace elements in your fluorine. And then you have your labradorite, which is that feldspar, but it has the really thin layers as it's going up. So when the light hits it and transmits through the stone itself, it's the refraction within is what's giving you all that flash of color.
Yeah, and malas are one of my go-to tools to use. For my personal practice, power of prayer is very important. And so these prayer beads or these mala beads, there's 108 in this one. And you can pray intentions over, you can pray a mantra over it, but what it helps is kind of help center your focus on what it is that you want to draw in or what you want to focus on, right? With this one in particular, we have citrine, which is great for manifestation, working with the solar plexus. So there's also that sense of empowerment there, and it's also great for money magic. And as you mentioned earlier, we have the green aventurine, which is great for growth, expansion, luck. Fluorite is one of my favorites to work with when soul pathing or finding my path in a sense, and also with source connection. And then we have the labradorite, which is great for new beginnings or connecting with the dark moon, the new moon, and setting new intentions. And so you can get very intentional, very very intentional with your practice here, going through each bead, praying over them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Louise, can I have the ocean jasper dish, please, as well as the apophyllite tea holders? And then I love, you know what I love? Making malas. I don't know if you've ever made a mala, but it's a lot of fun, especially when you have a drink and you're maybe in a warm climate by the beach.
Which one else?
The tea light. Yeah, the tea light holder. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a meditation all on its own.
It really is. Yeah.
So as you go through it, and one of the things I really like about these malas with the multi-stones in it is, for me, when I'm doing like any type of meditation work or manifesting work with it, as I go through and I make my like either a little prayer or a little mantra with each bead, I start out with down here at the base, and then I go through, and since it's changing, I'm going to go through my ideas of manifestation as I go through the citrine, and then I switch from what I want to manifest to how I'm going to grow that manifestation. Then I go into the fluorite, and it's how am I going to remove the obstacles to get to that manifestation. Then I'm going to go through and into, as I'm going through the labradorite, I'm going to think about how is it that I'm going to begin anew once I have received what it is that I have been working towards.
That's pretty sharp.
And then it goes back through on the other side. And so as you do that, and as you go through, you can really do a full circle to bring into light what you're desiring, what you're needing.
That's a beautiful way to work with this one.
Yeah. So check out those malas. They're $76. We have 25 of them. And then we do still have, I think, 6 wolves left. Wolf whistles. They're 5 inches from Mexico. Definitely want to grab one of these.
Ooh.
You can see the detail on it a little bit.
Yes, it is all hand knotted on
So
that
you can
mala.
comment sold wolf. All right, that's. I'm like fighting with you here on the line. That's good. Look at that guy.
The snouts.
That's rad, huh? I love it.
So cool.
And that's where you blow in, as I learned. All right, so we have 6 of those left, and then we also have some of the ocean jasper dishes left. And the jasper dishes are $90. They're 5 to 6 inches in size, so you want to check those out. And then, of course, we do have some of the
Apophyllite?
angel or apophyllite tea light holders. They're 5 inches, and they're $56. So much better that camera is. Yeah.
You can actually catch them, the colors.
You
Look
can
at that.
actually see, the colors.
I am just amazed that there's such big pieces of apophyllite on there and that they were able to keep it through that treatment.
Yeah. And so these are $56, so you can say sold tea light holder or tea light or sold tea light for these if you would like that as well. Very pretty. Alrighty, just wanted to show that while we have a few of these left. All right, next up, what we got?
Here we go.
Mermaids! Oh my
Mermaid.
goodness, mermaids!
I adore mirrors. So yeah, we have this mermaid mirror with carnelian in it set here. Do you want to talk about carnelian?
Yeah, so the carnelian that you're seeing there, it is a form of calcite that has iron oxides that have been put, that were introduced into it as it was forming. And so carnelian is really cool because it is such that strong orange color, and it can go from more red to more orange depending on how much iron that is in there. And it is one of the best stones for like creativity and giving you the energy to really push forward in what you need.
Yeah, and then the mermaid itself, she's a symbol of the earth and the sea, right? She's half human like us and then half sea creature. And so she's not only grounded, but she can also help you flow and dive deeper, and help you become unafraid to dive deeper, right? And so think about the ocean and how far it expands. This is definitely one of the pieces you're going to want to work with if that's something you're interested in. I was telling you earlier, one thing I love to do with mirrors, I like to use them for scrying or divination. Divination is one of my kind of go-to practices. And then, but this is also really great for glamour magic if you haven't heard of it. But with the carnelian, with the creativity, it also helps with confidence. And so you can definitely incorporate this into your daily skincare routine. You can say your affirmations as you look upon yourself and add your lotion, your moisturizer, your oil, and again, add intention into every step of your daily practice. You know, turn the mundane into the magical.
It really is.
That's a nice tagline.
But it really is, and it's like mirrors are, it's like, so as you are dealing with self-confidence issues, which it's like, I know I deal with self-confidence issues all the time. One of the best ways to help yourself overcome that and help yourself move past that and into your own power is to look in that mirror and say over and over, and like a mantra over and over again about how it is that you want to help yourself that day, what it is that you want to work on that day. And and so it's like using a mirror like this, especially with the mermaids on it that help you reflect within to see and bring that out into your life. It's just a really good like self-care tool.
Yeah, like one way you can work with it too with your makeup. If you think about it, you're applying your eyelash, your mascara or your eyeliner, and you, with it being so close to your mind, you can say, my thoughts are sharpened. You put on your lipstick, may my words be spoken with grace and ease and compassion.
Don't be shy, Louise.
You can definitely add that magic
Where is he?
in.
I'm trying.
So congratulations, guys.
Just having fun. Going rogue. Why not? Why not? Get in a little trouble.
I just love mermaids too. Like ever since I was little, I've always been like, I'm a mermaid. I want to grow up to be a mermaid.
I used to get them confused with sirens, I'll admit. But the sirens are the singing ones.
So if I know the wolf whistle's sold out, but if you get a wolf whistle and it smells like our intention drops, the desire, I'd be really curious to know who got this one. All right. Oh, this is super exciting. I get to, all right, this is going to be fun. Here we go. Let's do it. Yeah. You see that? There she blows. All your pets are going nuts right about now, right?
The Max one red.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool. I can't do that. I've tried, and it's really funny to see me try to blow one of those.
I feel like we should have had a bit of a warning.
Yeah, sorry.
I never heard that, so I didn't know what it was gonna sound like.
Woo!
Well, if you don't know, now you know.
So this is a conch shell that has been hand carved with the embodiment of Terra on the front. So Terra is a female bodhisattva and is highly regarded in both Buddhism and Hinduism. She is believed to represent the divine feminine aspects of the universe, bringing warmth, compassion, and freedom, and it also negates bad karma.
We only have one of these, you guys.
So,
And yours comes dust free now. So congratulations. A lot of fun, especially if you want to scare the crap out of young ones, okay? Yeah.
But so it's really cool because with it being Terra, then the shell itself also is a great form of Dharma, which awakens you and tend to the welfare of you and others. So having that mixed with Terra really goes hand in hand.
I wish I knew how to play this now, Dave. I'm a little jealous. Like, where
Give
did
it
you
a go.
Where did no? I'm good. I am not going to embarrass myself like that.
I embarrassed myself one of these SGTVs. I tried to play the Buddha one. It did not work.
No, I'm good.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep. Next up, we have 2-inch menorahs. And we're super stoked to share these. These are rainbow fluorite menorahs, 2 inches in size. We have 39 of them for $29 each. Show those beautiful menorahs.
What?
No, you got to stand it up. Yeah, there you go.
there we go.
See, it's a menorah.
You mentioned songs earlier. Is there a song associated?
Dreidel, dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel, I will play. Yes. Sorry.
So
my pain is now your suffering. Okay.
it's actually a mermaid tail or a menorah, if
Or a
that's what you
menorah.
want to call it.
Yeah.
But this is a fluorite stone. We can all agree on that.
Yes.
Robin's a little tongue-tied right now. Rainbow fluorite, 2-inch, 39 of them. They're $29, hand carved. Check out that beautiful piece.
So these are rainbow fluorite. This one is more of purple fluorite to it, but other ones will have other colors in it. Because you have to remember, with it being fluorite, there's so many colors. If you have one that has more iron in it, it's going to be more to the yellow, orange, or red. Copper is going to bring in the blues and greens. Yttrium will make this purple color that you're seeing here. Manganese can actually turn the fluorite brown or black.
Oh, wow.
Right? And then zirconium will also turn into an orange or red. So again, it's like a little ooh, what am I going to get whenever I get a piece of fluorite? What is it that the earth is trying to send me?
And I think it's really cool that this piece is in fluorite because, as many of us know, fluorite is great for revealing your life purpose, helping you with soul pathing, and then coupled with the energy and the magic of the mermaids, she helps you dream of exploration, courage, otherworldly beauty, and again, deep diving, And so when holding this, the energies that I'm getting right now is kind of releasing of any inhibitions that are keeping me from deep diving. And I also now see the menorah.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, guys.
But where would you put the candles?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We do still have some of the bells left. Might be good to show or to ring. I love all these sound tools tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic.
Having me the fun. Oh.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, the bells are just $14, you guys. $14 for a bell, triple moon brass bell. So if you want that, you can comment sold bell 14. Just $14 for your bell. Later on, we're going to show the rings too. Again, the wax rings. But I'd like to actually, I've got a lighter over here. We'll actually burn it and we'll do a seal with it so you can really see, you guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she said you missed the bell. We'll show it in a minute, you guys. Thank you.
Let me see if I-
What have we got there?
These are just some of the best quality tourmalinated quartz I have seen in a long time. And the fact that they have been precisely cut into this magician cut is beautiful.
I think I'm going to have to show it on this
Yeah.
camera. Really kind of make it pop. I'm just going to show that one.
So these are our magician earrings, and it goes along the line of like our pendants that we've sold before. But just look at the quality of that quartz and how clear it is, and then you can really see the bars of that black tourmaline inside. So the black tourmaline, basically what happens here is at the same time deep in the earth, the elements that make the black tourmaline and the elements that make the quartz are liquefied at the same time and then solidify together. And it makes it so it really gives this strong, pure quartz with the good rods of the tourmaline inside.
Yeah, and then together, these two stones, they offer amplified protection, grounding, and wisdom. They act as a vacuum cleaner, which helps clear away any negativity amid any chaotic situations that you may be experiencing. It also helps counteract energy depletion, ward off any nightmares, and in general, it just keeps you feeling safe and well. Something I always say, like black tourmaline, I usually have a bracelet on me sometimes. I put it on the right because it's quite literally a shield for me, you know?
Oh,
And then-
SG Heart 925.
Oh, that is so cute.
So I love this, and especially that they're earrings, and you can wear them on both sides. So not only when you're wearing it, just like so I know it's like when you send and receive with your hands, but it's also the same with just the hemispheres of your body. So when you're able to wear it on both sides like that, not only are you sending the protection, but you're also receiving that protection as well.
One way I would work with it for sure, I made mention earlier of mind magic, but this could definitely protect your thoughts too. Like may my thoughts be protected, may my energy up here be protected. There's this thing I do called veiling sometimes, just to help protect the crown. And then just help protect me from any outside influences. And so this would be really, I want a pair now. Thanks for that.
But one thing it's like I really like about these is the way how the hooks are. The hooks will, if you look here, it opens up, not really nice, and then it closes, so it will lock. So you're gonna have a nice, safe, protected way of wearing it. And then for those of us that have plugs as well, you can still wear it when you have a hook like this, because it can go in with that plug, and so you can still wear a beautiful set of dangles. And you don't have to worry about
you
it.
said those who have plugs like us, we're both over here, our ears are plugged.
So I just wanted to put that out there. You're not limited. Congratulations, guys. Alrighty.
Next up.
Oh,
Next up, we have a third eye candle
That
here.
is pretty.
Just real quick, the notes that you're going to be encountering with this one. We have bergamot, which is great for attracting prosperity and success into your life. Neroli, which is the calm of angels' wings, and it helps purify the spirit. It's an oil of light, hope, and joy. Rosewood, which is very soothing, uplifting of the mind, and helps promote feelings of stability. And then we have vetiver, which is great for balance of the mind, body, and soul. And lastly, we have amber to help soften your nervous system. As always, I'm going to have you guys smell this. And so the first note that's going to hit you here is the neroli paired with the bergamot. And so it's kind of like a
Smells
floral
delicious.
citrusy note that you're smelling there. And then rosewood is going to be kind of the next note that you encounter. Lastly, you're going to have the vetiver and amber acting as your base there. And so this is going to be a great throw and helps kind of encapsulates your space you know.
For
If you're
just
really
$16.
into, for $16, yeah.
Yeah.
And I really love when you combine a candle with anything third eye. Because for me, especially being a double fire sign, I really work well with fire. So when I light something like this and I'm getting those essences, I can meditate looking into the flame and really start channeling what's going through. So I am definitely a third eye candle girl. I mean, you don't even have to be like a fire sign to do that. It really helps meditate, calm, bring you back to who you are in your own oneness.
Yeah, and if you wanted to incorporate this into your practice, I like lighting candles before I do any divination of any sorts, be it pulling tarot cards, oracle cards, throwing runes. If I'm trying to divine a message, I gotta candle it.
I'm confused. Team SG, I see that you're saying that the conch shell is still available. Is that correct? Because I saw a whole bunch of people, I thought, comment on the conch shell. Can you guys just clarify for us? Let us know. Okay. All right. Moving along. Oh, get ready, you guys. There's only 7 of these. Just get ready, because this is going to go in a heartbeat. Seriously. Yeah. And
The way I have this.
these are $31. It is a set of Bella Blue minis. There are 7 for $31. You can comment sold Bella if you want.
Yeah, for those who are new to our Bella Blue, this has beautiful notes of blue tansy, blue yarrow, blue chamomile. I hope you see the theme we're going for here, right?
I don't get it.
Really?
No.
No? All right. We also have rose geranium and lavender. And then this is just going to help rejuvenate and smoothen out your skin. We have the AHA cream here. And this has ingredients of coconut oil, which is very moisturizing and healing. Then we also have green tea, which is great. It's full of antioxidants. Let me slow down for y'all. It's also spiritually revitalizing and helps cleanse the body of any impurities. We have seaweed extract, which helps keep your skin toned and moisturized. And then in the serum, it's made up of marula seed oil. That's kind of the main base here. Very moisturizing, guys, filled with antioxidants and helps regulate the oil production on your skin. It's also it's got vitamin E, which is great for inflammation, helps your skin cells regenerate. This is something I would incorporate into like my morning or nightly routine when I want my face to feel super refreshed. And so I'll wash my face, or start off with the AHA, now move on to the serum, and then finally the balm, which has beeswax. And this is promotes feelings of joy, optimism, comfort, and balance. And then we also have the gua sha here, which helps move energy, but also helps tighten the skin, if I'm not mistaken.
It does, especially when you use it in that upward motion. And the fact that that's made out of green aventurine. Green aventurine is all about rebirth and renewal as well. So when you use it with stuff like that, it really helps bring in the renewing energy of the serums into your skin and into your life as well.
Yeah, I think this is a great kind of introductory kit for those who aren't familiar with our Bella Blue. Bella Blue is well loved here in the Ashy community. This is a great starting point for you.
Congratulations to those who got it. A couple roundup items, you guys. We have just 3 brass bells left. These are the triple moon brass bells. They're roughly 5 inches in size, made of brass. See the triple moon on both sides of these. And they are $14. So we just have 3 left. If you want, comment sold, bell.
Gotta ring it.
Gotta ring it. Can't not. There you go. So just 3 left of those. That's the last chance on those. And then, I swear to God, I saw like 3 people comment for the conch here. But this guy is still available. And he is it $2.99?
Yes, $2.99.
$2.99 for the terracon shell. There you go. All right. And this thing is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Carved.
Super intricate. I wonder how long it took him to just sit there and.
Oh, you
I wonder
know.
what it sounds like too. I'm just curious. I don't know. It's gorgeous stuff. Seriously, it's gorgeous. Everybody in the building loves hearing it, I think.
I was gonna say you should probably offer a little tutorial on how to.
All right, so yeah, here's the tutorial on the shell. So what you want to do, put your lips together, like pucker up, like this, and then. So if you can make that sound, then you just put your lips against this, and then you blow, and then. That's it. That's it. It's easy. You can do it too. I'll send you an instructional video to go along with your very own tarot conch shell. And then you will be able to impress all of your friends at your cheese and wine parties.
Well, we unimpressed the cat Odin.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. All right, next up.
Alrighty, guys.
Ooh. More jewelry, anyone? More jewelry. More jewelry.
Always.
I want all the jewelry.
That's just such a... I love it.
I did, Stephanie.
So this is a combo of amazonite and chrysocolla. So amazonite is really cool because to be able to create amazonite, you actually have to lose part of that stone and it gets replaced with water. So I know a lot of times when you think of water in a stone, you're thinking opal, but it's not. This is a different form of that. And so there's aluminum and water in this stone to help make it so it gets that blue color. And then, of course, with that chrysocolla, it is so full of the copper in there to get that really good, like, variation of blue color.
I was gonna say, this is one heck of a powerhouse throat chakra duo here. Amazonite is great for truth, ease, heartfelt communication, clear speech. Also reminds me of the Amazonian women. You know, they're very strong women. And then we have it paired with the chrysocolla, which is all about the divine feminine, right? So it helps support your interactions with others by giving you the courage to express yourself freely, communicate your needs with wisdom and integrity. And guys, I swear, since I put it on, look who is speaking clearly.
Look at you go.
Look
at
at
you
me
go. She's on a roll.
I cannot guarantee what happens when I take it off.
Nothing holding her back.
Well, the other thing I like about this is because chrysocolla is also known as a muse stone. So having that be your muse and then having the amazonite, which helps you speak freely.
Did you call it a moose stone?
I did call it a moose stone.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
now I got that song stuck in my head, the Big Fat Mama.
No, but so it's like, so if you're any type of creative at all, you know, a singer, a writer, you know, just somebody who likes to talk, this will really help you because it'll bring out what it is that you're not really able to channel, and it helps you speak freely.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because you said the chrysocolla is copper rich, right? And so the copper helps connect you to your sacral center, which is your hub of creativity, inspiration, and so I see the muse energy is coming through with that.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's just a fun little duo. Yay!
Very nice.
And then just to show you guys real quick, it is adjustable.
It is adjustable.
Okay.
Open on the back so that energy goes and connects with you.
And I love it because it's like, it's so polished on the top, but then it's not polished on the other side. So you can really see that polish to the natural forms of the stone as well.
All right, Stephanie, what instrument did you play? I'm game. So typically, French horn or trumpet, my guess. I'm going to go with trumpet's too easy. I'm going to say French horn. Let's see. Pretty ring, right? I'm a sucker for blue. I love blue, so I think it's gorgeous.
Congratulations, guys.
Congrats. Let me read the comments here.
Ooh, we still have intention drops, guys.
Yeah.
Bring some desire.
I have a habit of like anointing myself every hour on the hour. Just I need all this energy, guys.
Flute.
I can play the guitar.
What?
That's all I got.
Oh, I thought for sure you played a brass. All right, good for you. Flute.
Nice.
Athena played the flute as well.
You play the guitar?
Yeah, the ukulele, the guitar, a bit of the piano. Un poquito. Just a little bit.
Un poquito? Nice. Is that what you said?
No.
Un poco?
Un poquito, right?
Un
No?
un poquito. I'm horrible with languages, as I've just demonstrated. My
Just a little.
apologies.
And see, I'm the only one over here just making a whole bunch of noise with my drums.
Banging away. All right.
These, so I love,
Pointy.
I love it. I love bonded stones because it really helps bring different energies together that you're not going to normally find.
These are 5 to 5.5 inches. We have 25, and they are $52.
So it's like, because I love it when there's different stones that have different elements in there, so it brings it out. But when you actually bond them together, you're fusing all of the energy together. So
Yeah.
having these with the quartz on both ends, it's amplifying it. And then going through it, you start off with the green aventurine up here, which again is that Fluorite in quartz matrix. Then it goes down into your hessonite garnet. So that's what's there in the middle. And hessonite garnet is a form of grossular garnet that has calcium and aluminum mixed in with the iron and manganese to give it that cinnamon color. And then it's going into a golden quartz. And to make that quartz a golden color is actually iron.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I learned something today. Love that.
So these are extractors, and so this is made to extract energy and move it around. We had a light malfunction. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just that magnetizing, I guess.
I saved you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and so I wanted to talk about this combination of stones, like you said, it's quite the combination here. We have the green aventurine, which is great, again, for growth, expansion, luck, abundance. And then we have the hessonite garnet, perfect for energetic frequencies of success, revealing new sources for financial opportunities. And then that golden quartz there, which is great for restoring your confidence, magnifying all kinds of abundance, including financial prosperity, just amplified by that clear quartz. And I was actually thinking of a way of how I like to use extractors in my practice, and I'll pair it with the pendulum. You know, I will use the pendulum to help divine where in my body or where there is a blockage or a lack of flow is how I say it. And I would use the pendulum to find it, source it, and then the extractor will help me kind of remove that.
Yeah.
For a visual, what I would, kind of describe it as, think of a dam, right? A dam blocks flow of water. It blocks it from coming through. And when you're using the extractor, it's slowly lifting that dam, allowing it to come through and do what it is that you need to. It's actually one of my favorite ways to kind of manifest too. We are constantly like, I want, I need, calling in. And then this is what's going to help you just remove. So show gratitude to what you already have, and then remove those blockages so that things can flow better.
And that you are exactly right. One of the things that you have to remember in any type of energetic practice is to remove what is no longer serving you.
You got to make room for
Why
it.
you kicked me out?
To remove what is no longer. Okay.
You moved of your own accord.
I did, actually. I was looking for a snack.
It was
Of
you.
course you were looking for a snack. So, congratulations, guys. I have one of these extractors, actually, and I love to use it, and I try to use it every day. Because every single day you are bringing in more. You don't need to hold that. Let that go. Extract it out and let it go and give it back. Send it back down to Earth to Gaia or send it up to Source because they know how to use it and like change that energy around so somebody else that can benefit from it can receive it.
Yeah.
So congratulations, guys.
Congrats, guys.
Alrighty, what's next?
Ready?
Ready?
I got excited because I absolutely adore spheres.
I love spheres too, especially if they're carved into a skull. So these are a rose muscovite sphere that also has clear quartz within it. And so what a rose muscovite is it is just like a regular mica or like the fuchsite that has the chromium to turn it green. This has manganese in it to give it that rosy red pink color. And so
gorgeous.
as you're seeing those different colors, where it's that really, really rich, that's where you're going to have a concentration of that manganese. And then where it's lighter, you're going to have more of the quartz coming through to make it so that's to give it more of that lighter color.
Yeah. Rose muscovite, great stone to work with. It helps inspire you to see beautiful possibilities in love. And so working with the heart center here, and it also helps you remove any pain or any past wounds that are blocking you. You might want to pair it with that extractor, again, to remove those blockages.
Exactly.
What I absolutely love about spheres in this shape in general, you said it was quartz bearing, so this would be perfect for maybe like a heart healing grid of sorts. And what spheres do actually, they, since they don't have a point, you're not really having energy directed in any specific way, whereas the energy is kind of being diffused from the stone. So it's like a gentle emanation of energy surrounding your space.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is also, it's going to be great for increasing your confidence, helping you move through projects and problems that once seemed insurmountable.
Exactly.
Yeah, this
Exactly.
is a very, holding it, this very gentle energy is what I'm experiencing right now.
And one of the things that I really like about this is as you see those beautiful swirling bands going up, that is actually growth lines within the stone.
Yeah, I'm getting lost in them right now.
So it's kind of like a tree ring. So as it's going up, it's more and more layers of that mica that has and quartz as it's been growing. So you can see different parts in time. So it's like, oh, look at, there's a really strong piece of manganese there. So obviously what was going on during that time had that a lot more of that trace mineral.
It kind of reminds me of a little planet.
It does.
It does.
So congratulations, guys.
Very cool. 2 1/4 inch. All right.
Oh, and the other thing about that sphere is it's from Mongolia. We don't get many,
I was going to say, how many stones do we get from Mongolia?
right?
Nope.
So that's really cool too.
Yeah. This next one is from Chihuahua, Mexico. 2.5 to 3 inches in size. We have just 15 of these, you guys. I think I have to show this in the other one, don't you?
Yeah. That's not doing the sparkles justice.
But Robin, I'll try not to block that.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm blocking the screen right here.
So this is a etched fluorite, and as you can see, there is that honey yellow color, and then it also looks like it has some phantoms of the purple in there as well. So as you can see, the yellow comes from iron within the fluorine of that fluorite. Those little phantom purple pieces up there is a little bit of yttrium that is also going in there as well. And remember, whenever you see a phantom like you're seeing there, that's due to a growth interruption in the stone.
Thank you, Christian.
So, and as you can see how it has all those little markings on it, that is from the etching that is on there. So what etching is really hot acidic water was going over this stone, and it was actually taking away parts of the stone, wearing it down. And that's what's giving it and making that etching happen. But when that happens, that acidic water is also adding in little trace elements that we can't really identify at this point in time. We've tried tons of people have tried to identify what those little elements are that are left behind in it. We don't know. So that's really cool about etched stones in general.
And then a couple of things I know about the yellow fluorite. This is really great, especially for like business owners and for those who are looking for financial expansion. Great magnet for fortune, prosperity, attracting wealth, resources. This is a piece I would hold on my prosperity altar, or I would probably put it by my front door to invite wealth into my life, you know, things like that. But I think it was really cool you were talking about the etching and how there's the trace minerals that we can't quite readily identify just yet. It makes me think of like clientele you have come walking through the door. You can't quite really identify what it is that they need, but it's really cool if you have the tools to help them.
Exactly. Exactly. So
There's
congratulations.
only 15 of those. So if you want one of those from Mongolia, and like we said, we do not get many.
No, this one's
minerals.
from Mexico.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still on the last thing.
It's
My
okay.
bad. This is from Chihuahua, Mexico. That's
It's
right. I
okay.
said that at the top.
So congratulations, guys.
All right.
So the fluorite was exposed to water. So before it was mined and brought out, and we don't know exactly what time or when it was exposed to that water, but it was at one point in that, and we can tell that by those etched marks that we see on the front of it and the top.
If you're just joining us, welcome. We do have some amazing things coming up still in store for us. We have jewelry, and we have a bunch of other home decor items, and we also have some fun giveaways coming up as well. So stay tuned as we get started with this next item, a coaster, set of coasters from India. We have 30 of these. How rad is this?
This is a gorgeous collection. So yeah, we have these 4 elements black agate charging plate sets or coasters, as Dave said. We have earth, water, air, and fire. The black agate is going to be great for enhancing self-control, resilience, and balance, increasing strength, helping you move past any negativity and overcoming any fears. Something I was actually thinking of, one way if you wanted to place this on your altar, the fire element is associated with the south, and if you wanted to place this on your sacred space, you can put your candle, tea lights, any fire element on top here. We have the air for the east. This is great for communication. You can put your incense here. Earth for stability and grounding. This is where I would put like a crystal or literally dirt. I have dirt on my altar.
What a fantastic thing to set up on your altar
Yeah.
and to put the corresponding.
That's
Wow.
really cool.
Another thing I was thinking, if it doesn't fit all in your sacred space, you can break it up into the 4 corners of your home. And so find the northern corner and place this one here, the earth, and then you can create a little grid there or anything that represents the earth to help amplify energies in that space. And then again, corresponding elements.
That's
Or
really
if you
cool.
have a family of 4 or 3 friends over, you can just identify each person's drink with their association, right? Yeah. You just keep everybody in line. We know whose drink that one is, and yeah.
Off topic, I think we have all 4 elements between the 4 of us.
Do we really?
Yeah, Virgo, earth, fire, I'm air, we have water.
Bam!
We're balanced.
I like it. I like it.
So I love it because these are put onto, engraved into black agate. So black agate has manganese oxide and iron in there as well. And so with that, it makes it so it's a very protective and grounding stone. So whenever, I know in my practice, when I do stuff, I need to be able to keep myself grounded. I have a hard time with that. I end up going way up in the air, overthinking everything. So when I have something that really helps keep me grounded as I'm working with it, it really helps it so I can stay focused and get to what I am needing to do.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm a bit of an airhead, so I probably need some of the stability and grounding energy as well.
Very cool. All right, so get those. They're $56 for a set of 4. There's 30 sets available. And well, I'm excited about this next one. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Ooh. Look at that. This is my... Say hello to my little friend.
So this is a Chrysocolla Ganesha. And just look at the intricate carving on this guy.
He is 3.5 inches tall.
So
And we only have one.
yeah, so again, it's Chrysocolla, and so that means that it came from an area where there's tons of copper, and then the copper was actually gone over by like weathering and just pressure from the earth, and it leached a bunch of that copper out, and it flowed over the earth, and then the earth basically took all of that extra copper that's going around and pushed it back together and made Chrysocolla. And because of that, you can also, a lot of times when you have Chrysocolla, you can also find little pieces of malachite or little pieces of azurite or little pieces of any other copper-bearing mineral within it.
Oh, sounds like you're about to break out in a song.
But so this one is a little bit more to the greener side, which is really cool because it is still a Chrysocolla. It has not turned into a malachite yet, but it shows just that great diversity of color that Chrysocolla can hold.
Now, I see that somebody has come and sold on this, and our team will comment back with the winner. But I am very pleased to share that this is tonight's charity item. So, to the winner, both congratulations and thank you for joining us in giving back. When you pay for this item, 100% of your payment will go to the charity of your choice. Please send us a note to our support team to let us know what charity you have selected, and we'll go ahead and make that donation. And so that's a nice way for you to get just this amazing treasure, and for us both to be able to give back to good cause. So thank you.
Yay,
Yeah,
thank you.
Congratulations, Margaret Easley.
Nice. Yay. I love our charity items.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Alrighty.
What we got? Shungite.
Oh.
Where is it?
Oh my
Oh, we're all looking at you. He's looking at us like, what are you guys doing?
That was right next. Figured out how to work.
We have 50 of these, you guys. They are 2.5 to 3 inches in size. It is Shungite skulls from Russia to you with love.
Love all of our skulls.
Not only is it a skull, but it's Shungite. Oh my goodness, he's so pretty. So Shungite has to be one of my all-time favorite stones. Not just because it's black, not just because it's a skull,
A little rocker vibe going. Yeah. All right.
but it's almost pure carbon. And carbon is one of those elements that is a foundation in everything. Carbon is what makes diamonds. Carbon is what is in us and helps us. Carbon is in almost everything in the earth. And so having a piece of Shungite, which is so much carbon, is really just a beautiful thing. And did you know that Shungite also can conduct electricity? Did you guys know that?
I get little tumbled pieces and I play with my phone sometimes.
Yeah. You can actually go on your phone or a tablet and move things around with it.
Yeah, and then just to recap, Shungite's great for purifying. It's a master healer. It helps clear your aura. It's very grounding. It's also known as the Stone of Truth. It's honestly one of the most powerful filters of energy. In my artistic practice, I actually have Shungite powder that I use to make my black salts or paints and things like that, just to help push away what doesn't need to be there.
That's really cool.
We actually working on a project right now. We're a construction project, and the electrical room, they want to put on the side of the door panels of Shungite.
Oh, That's really
yeah,
cool.
so we're going to be working on that.
If you can't find me, you'll know where I'll be.
So, yeah, these are super cool. The 2.5 to 3 inches, we have 50 of them. They are $62 from Russia, Shungite skulls.
Yeah, then one thing I mentioned earlier about the symbolism of skulls, they are in relation to death, right? And death is basically just ending of a chapter and transitioning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one way you can work with this offering is you're purifying your space, you're purifying the situation as you're transitioning, you know? This is definitely, I'm probably going to get one for my skull corner. Where's that ring at? I might need
I
it.
know. Get the ring. Get the ring.
Where's
quick,
the ring?
Quick.
So
Very nice.
So it's really cool with the Shungite. For if you look in a whole bunch of different areas all over the world throughout history, many cultures actually used Shungite to purify their water systems. So they would actually put Shungite in their aqueducts or put Shungite in like an area where their water would come through, get purified by the Shungite itself, so they can drink the water and not get sick.
Oh.
So congratulations, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congrats.
very cool.
Woo.
He's got that look on his face. I'm afraid he's gonna do something.
Damn it. I got such a bad poker face. I was totally getting the conch ready to, like, you know, lean back here a little bit and she's not looking. And, you know, I'm just...
Sorry I busted you, but I had to save my
I do
eardrum.
not read. I don't play poker. And that's why. It's just way too obvious. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Rob and I have also known each other for 10 years, I think, right?
Yeah.
So, seriously, like, Robin's got my number.
I see that and I'm like, oh, he's pulling one of his Daves.
Yeah, it was. So we do still have the conch available, which is just incredible to me. I think I turned everybody off to this damn thing by playing it so obnoxiously. It is $2.99, I think?
$2.99.
$2.99 for the conch shell. So if you're interested, comment sold. Sold shell. Make it easy. Sold shell.
Sold shell.
Sold shell.
So what Hanalei is over here showing us is some of the highest quality little citrine spheres that I have ever seen. And I mean, I called them little, but to have a piece of citrine this clear and this pure in color at this size is remarkable. Usually you don't see it this size. When you have citrine at this high quality, it's usually faceted into smaller pieces because they have to get rid of some of the impurities outside of those little pockets. So and also when you make a sphere, you have to take a lot bigger piece and then carve it down to be able to get that, to get it into this shape. So it's remarkable, the clarity on these. Again, to make citrine, you have to have aluminum that has been interjected into the quartz base itself. So having it with such purity, I mean, just look, you can see her fingers through it.
Yes,
I am getting lost
I wonder
in
if you
that.
can see your fingerprint if you, yeah.
Help.
Pretty close.
Maybe with better lighting.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the bottom there, yeah.
Oh,
look at
yeah.
that. How cool is that, you guys?
So this is a quartz-based stone, so you can use this as a centerpiece of like a little grid for
Yeah.
prosperity. And the fact that it's a sphere, it's sending that energy out in every single direction.
Like I said, again, like just gently diffusing that energy out into your space. And as Robin said, this is great for manifestation, money, prosperity.
From Brazil.
And then it's also great for connecting with the solar plexus, with the manipura. This is going to be your center of empowerment and confidence. And so if you need that little boost, stones this month. Oh, I'm going to blind people. Guys.
Oh,
Wow.
It's one of the interesting things, one of the things that's really just point out about this. So citrine, you know, there's the coloration in citrine can be vast, but one of the nice things about this is even with that bright light in that, you can still see the color around it, which shows that this isn't too light of a citrine, but it's also not so dark that you guys can't see it when we don't have the light, and you still have that level of transparency. So this is a really, really well-balanced piece of citrine.
For sure.
I was going to say this kind of looks like an eyeball at this angle, guys, so I see that you need this.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice.
Congratulations to who's getting one of these.
Guys.
Yeah.
What's really cool is if you like got one of those and then you put it into like one of those cage necklaces.
Yeah, they're half to 1 inch. Half to 1 inch, guys.
So I mean,
Sorry,
that'd be
you're
really
saying
cool.
if you put it in one of the...
If you put it into like one of those cage necklaces, then you can wear it around, and then you can also take it off and use it as a pendulum.
There's a style of aura wrap that I can do where I can make it look like a pumpkin. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we used
Oh
to
my
have those little
gosh.
carnelian spheres, and I made little pumpkins.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. I mean, this one can do so much, though. She's phenomenal with her artistic ability, guys. So, you ready for
you.
something else pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
All the pretty things.
You guys, look at that. It's rainbow moonstone. And I love it because as she's showing you, this is another one of those stones that is a feldspar base. And then it has, and so again, it has those layers of stone that are built up. And when they're created, it's so thin that the light goes through and refracts off to make those colors. And as you're seeing just here on this one, you're on the one side, you're seeing that blue flash. On the bottom, you're seeing that peachy, pinky orange flash. At the top, there's a little bit of a violet. And that is all because of just how the light is refracting off inside that stone. And the fact that you can see through parts of it, even though it is not an extremely thin piece of stone, also aids and shows the quality of this moonstone.
I'm wondering, Dave, do you think it would look better on the other camera?
I do think it would. Would you mind showing? I'm just trying to see if something with
Do you want me
Facebook
to show you?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
And then, so Rainbow Moonstone, this is great for possibility, magic, fullness, gratitude, and expansion. And then it's also associated with the full moon. You got it, guys? Look at that.
Yeah, so this is definitely full of goddess energy right there. And then I love it how so it's balanced so that you got your points going up and your points going down. So it kind of like really brings the energy all the way around it as well.
And then with it being set in silver, if you're looking to really tap into that lunar energy, this would be a great piece to do so.
Oh, look at that. Look at the color right there. Sorry, I got caught up looking at a stone. It's what I do. So I love Rainbow Moonstone because it is almost like the reverse of a labradorite, but it's also a similarity to labradorite. And which is so cool. And since labradorite is the stone of the new moon,
Yeah.
and this is the stone of the full moon, I love that it's like you can really like it's a balancing stone at the same time.
Yeah.
What do you say?
And then having both of them in your collection would be, again, with that balance of new and the full moon. Kind of reminds me of the duos we used to have. Those were some of my favorites.
So I know you were asking to see the size of it, so you can see it's a really nice size to wear. You can really, it's like I would probably wear it like up here just because it really fits delicately. But you can also take it and wear it lower as well, and you can layer it with other pieces.
I would probably wear it as the choker.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks really nice
So
too.
it's like a very delicate piece for me, and so I'd want that higher up, further away from any surroundings, so I might break it. I love that you get that like on the first try.
I know, he's just like,
I've been doing this for a minute or
Camera
two.
magic.
he just like speaks camera.
I'm gonna need a tutorial on that too.
There you go, some of that blue in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love moonstone.
So the necklace itself, the pendant itself, is about 1.75 inches. And the chain that it comes on, it goes from 16 to 18 inches. So you can adjust it.
Paradoxal. How do you like my nails? Are they okay? Pretty, right?
Yeah, I know I have a tiny scratch on my finger.
Dave is a nail biter. Yes.
But I do put oil on it, but I blame my son who has sharp little nails and constantly is going after me.
Alrighty.
So, next. Okay, Hannah, you have to talk about this one. This is like your little baby.
Love bowls. All right. Yeah, okay, so next up we have an olive wood bowl, and inside we have Himalayan salt and tumbled shungite. The olive wood, the olive tree actually, is one of the most sacred trees. Its roots are firmly anchored in ancient Greek tradition. It represents peace, reason, friendship, immortality, and goodwill. And then inside, of course, we have our Himalayan salts, and salt is a very purifying element. This is a mineral material that was a part of the primordial sea.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got like ancient ties and roots there, right? And it was buried underwater in the thermal ocean landscape for more than 300 million years as they formed. And then, as the mountains now known as the Himalayas rose from the Earth's surface, these salt crystals were exposed.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is also paired with a tumbled shungite here. And as we mentioned before, it's the great purifier. It's a master healer. And where I would place this in my home would probably be like around the front door, wherever I have a lot of activity or energy passing through,
yeah.
you know, to help kind of pull that in and purify the space around.
Mm-hmm.
And then with it being pink Himalayan salt, this is also associated with the heart chakra and heart healing there. So if you wanted to incorporate this into your heart work, that's what I'm going to call it, this would be a great tool to work with.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, so
That's rad.
one thing that I think is really cool is we actually have one of these over in our area downstairs. So it's right by one of our sinks where everybody goes. And it's like I didn't see it there for a while, but I know when I was starting to go over there, I felt an energetic shift.
Mm-hmm.
And then I noticed that it was sitting there and I was like, that's it.
I feel like a little bit lighter, a little more purified. Yeah. And
Exactly. And so, I mean, I didn't know it was there until all of a sudden it got moved out and something like moved out of the way. And I was like, that's why I just feel like released.
then one of my favorite features here is this little, you're like, what is that dot? That is a magnet, y'all. Take it close.
Yep. For sure. Congrats,
Awesome.
guys.
Alrighty. Okay. Look at that beautifully blue washed out stone. It's just the light.
Yeah, so this is blue calcite. And it's just an amazing, amazing stone. So it's a mix of copper, zinc, and manganese to get that blue color. And I love it because it's like you see all those lines on there. That's actually growth formation that you are seeing. So when you see that and it looks kind of like crackly, that is just how the stone actually was growing on top of each other to be able to make that look. And I love it that it's carved into a flame where it really is kind of exposing that growth formation.
Yeah, that's really rad, and I love that it's in blue calcite, because this is great for making it easier for you to articulate your deepest wisdom, expressing yourself safely. It also stimulates the creative expression. And then it helps you access the inspiration you need to bring any of your ideas to life. And I notice I gravitate towards a lot of blue stones, be it light blue, dark blue, but from throat to third eye, to help articulate what it is that I'm saying. As you notice, I struggle with it sometimes.
Yes.
And then I do like that flame formation. It helps kind of pull that out of you, whatever's deep within you, and just kind of creates a bit of a vortex of energy there.
Yeah, it really does, because it's like when you work with the flame, you can take it. Can we actually see the flame?
Yeah.
Yes, I need the blade. Ooh.
So yeah,
So hefty.
it's a very nice size flame as well. And it's like when you go to work with a flame, you can take it and put like the base end to you, and it pulls the energy and spirals it out.
Yes.
So it really helps with that movement of energy. Oh my gosh, there's a really, really cool part right here where you can really see it. I want to show you guys. It's the formation.
Wow, look at that.
See the translucency right there?
I'm with you, Jessica. Makes you want ice cream. It's always a good reason to have ice cream.
So this is really cool, and I like this part right here because the way how calcite is when it gets all put together like this, it goes opaque. But if you get it into really thin or to thinner pieces, it will become translucent so you can see through it. And so here's really showing you that translucency, and then the light's going in and refracting off of the underlying stone.
Let me show it on the other camera. Now you can see the blue.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
a gorgeous color.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 10 of these. They're $49. And they're heavy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a two-hander here.
Oh, yeah. It's not a small flame.
Mm-mm. It is dreamy, Wendy. I agree with you. All right.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Anybody up for a cuff? Anybody up for a cuff? With emerald snake eyes? Maybe? Cuff? Cuff? God, that's so fucking bad. Is there any way to clean up that image? No? I don't think. I don't know. Color just seems so, like it seems so dark. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's any better. I think better probably with it on, maybe. Maybe.
So, I really like cuffs in general. I think that they are really, really like elegant on the wrist.
Not yet, Tesla. Yeah, cuffs are fantastic.
They are, and so this is a gold-plated brass. For this one, for this cuff right here, emerald is a form of green beryl, and so remember, beryl also includes stuff like morganite and aquamarine, and it gets its color from a mix of chromium, vanadium, and iron. So that's what brings the green into that beryl form right there. And snake medicine is a medicine that I love to work with. And I know you love to work with it too. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, it's all about like rebirth and shedding old patterns, old ways that no longer serve you, and coming into a new form of you, right? And then with that emerald, what's really cool, because emerald's great for wisdom, luck, independence, also for connecting you to your personal power. I can already imagine you working with this piece to become true you. That makes any sense.
Well, yeah, it also helps you to remember and to understand that sometimes you have to go through some stuff, and then you have to shed it off.
Yep. Gotta go through the ish and then shed the ish.
And then you shed it off, and then you also have to remember that when you get to a point in your life where you feel like you can no longer see an outcome, you remember snakes, when right before they shed, they go blind because their eyes turn white and they can't see. But it just is
I got it.
it's just a it's just a reminder that once you get to that point, you're going to come out the other side more renewed and stronger and more just pure in your essence.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
I like that we can see the scales there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, that's fun, right?
I like seeing the scales. I like how the tail is like kind of mimicking that coil that you're seeing in the neck as well. And it gives it just that little elegant twist down there at the bottom. And because it is a cuff, you can expand it open or close down a little bit depending on what size you want for your wrist. If you want to wear it lower on your wrist, if you want to wear it higher up on your wrist.
Yeah, sometimes I
on
like
your
to
forearm.
wear right below my elbow some of my bracelets.
So you can adjust it to make it so you can really fit it to where you want it to be on your arm.
What do you think?
I think you can do it. I think you'd rock
You think
it,
I
Dave.
can
Yeah,
rock
you
it?
got this.
I'm gonna go for it.
I know you
guys.
can rock it, Dave. Nice.
Do you feel tapped into your personal power?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. It's a hairy situation here, but you get the idea. Goes well with my kyanite beaded bracelet.
Mm-hmm. It does layer well with that. I like it how it can go right through the middle.
All right. Cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off. That's a different story. All good. So we have 25 of those, you guys. Those are gold cuffs, gold plated with snake with emerald eyes. All right.
Do we have any more of those?
Fair
Yes, we do have more of the rose muscovite spheres, Sarah, if you want one.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Gosh.
Anyway, so moving right along. I had to be quick about it too. Hi.
It worked.
And we're awake. Here we go.
Just wait.
I know.
Just
I know.
wait.
I know. Totally. I know. I know what I signed up for there. Totally know it. Got it. Yeah. All right. So this next item, we have 50 of these. These are just $19. These are incense boxes, moon phased. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a mistake. Because these ship for free. And it's going to be expensive to ship these to you. So, congratulations. If you were to get these otherwise, you'd be paying quite substantially more. But because you're buying them in SGTV for just $19 with free shipping here, this is a grab and a half. Ready, go.
Sorry, that caught me off guard, but okay.
I'm
Yeah.
so rattled, okay?
You're still like coming up to
I'm
speed
still coming
from
back
the-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got all of the phases of the moon here, all about transition and phases of the life, and then we have these where you can place your incense cone, incense sticks.
Rad.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I was thinking I could probably pop one of my wands in here.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that would be really
Ooh,
cool.
Right?
Smart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I really like it how it goes through the whole moon phase. And one way how I would work with this is because it goes through that full moon phase, depending on the phase that we're in, that's where I would put my incense sticks around.
Yeah.
And I would put a stone that associated with that moon phase right on top here
Yeah.
during my ritual or whatever
like
I'm
that.
working on right there.
Yeah.
So that is how I would use this. And then, or if you want to get somebody back, you would just put an incense stick on every single one and shove it in his office and have it burn.
Just, and she knows me all well. She knows which one I'm not going to enjoy burning in that sense. So I'm just going to walk into this trap. Yeah.
So, no, I'm not that mean.
I might be.
But so yeah, so this is a great way of holding your incense, because not only that, especially, I mean, you can also put a little dab of glue and glue the stone that you want to work with there as well. And then if you did that, you're also infusing the energy of those stones into this box. So when you put your wand in there or your extra incense sticks in there, you're going to charge them with the energy of the moon cycles.
I also have a bit of an obsession with boxes and things like this because I absolutely adore travel altars. Okay, hear me out. You can fit a perfume in here, you can fit your crystals in here, you can fit tea lights in here, and incense. And so you have all 4 elements represented here. And so if you wanted to go to a little ceremony, but you don't have, someone to put everything in.
Yeah, it's a really convenient way to carry that around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. The box is made out of wood, guys. I'm not sure exactly what type of wood, but I know it's wood. I'm not going to make something up for you.
Alrighty. So, next up we've got spheres. Blue spheres, no less.
So this sphere is a Celestite sphere. And I love Celestite. It is such a beautiful, beautiful stone, and it's so calming just to look at it and to be around it. It really helps calm you down. So the way how this was formed was hydrothermal veins where there were sulfur and strontium waters that was going over and just basically laying down all those minerals and deposits, and what was created were these geode pockets. And so because of that, it was creating these geode pockets, and that's why you can see on the outside it looks a little bit more gray. Then inside you have those perfect crystal structure. Was because through that hydrothermal activity, it created little pockets of geodes.
That is really rad. Yeah, I like working with Celestite too. Those soft blue tones definitely caught my eye when I first encountered this stone. And it helps you grants you direct access to the celestial realms, and then also reminds you that no matter where you are in your journey, your angels, they're always with you, providing that love, healing, and comfort. As you said before, it's a very soothing stone, and so this is something I'd probably place by my bedside or something.
It really is. And one thing I think that is so cool is it gives this beautiful, natural, soft blue color. And that soft blue color comes from the strontium. But did you know strontium is also an element that they use in fireworks? And that's why it gives the red color in the firework when it goes off. Yeah.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, so it's blue here in the stone, but red when it's, going off in the sky.
No idea.
I
Learned
mean,
something all
we
the
need to
time.
test that.
Look at that. Look at that. I love the portals on these, like Celestite in general, right? How you got to get to look into it, and the transparency, of course, the color, but you get to see a world within there, and you just think it's like looking into a cave. So
It really
beautiful
is. Can we show them just the size of it?
stone. Yeah, 3 to 3.5 inches. We have just 6 of these, so these go quick, you guys.
Sorry.
It's like throwing lights at us, folks. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of energy going around here, guys.
Bam. Sorry.
All the lights jumping.
It's funny. That actually shows better when it's zoomed in than zoomed out. So
It
why don't
really
we just
does.
keep it zoomed in like that? For,
Yeah.
Yeah. funny. It's funky like that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so I love it here. You can really see, she's showing you right there. What happened here is it's actually starting to make an celestial structure by the growth pattern on it. And when I was looking at this one, at first I thought it was an etching because of the way how it was, but then I realized it wasn't an etching. It was an actual new overgrowth with the celestial formation right there on that pocket, which is not something you see a lot when it comes to Celestite.
How rad is that?
So what happened there was there was the hydrothermal activity that created the geode, and then that hydrothermal activity stopped. And then there was another form of a hydrothermal activity that went in and put more of that water over the top to make a second growth structure on top of it.
Interesting. All right, so just 6 of those. I don't know that we have any left, but if you do want one, comment sold Celestite.
So why it has such a soft feeling, it's really going to be because of that really baby blue color for me. For me, the reason why it feels like a very soft, gentle, nurturing is because of that baby blue color. And the reason for that baby blue color is because it's very translucent, but then it also brings, and strontium is not a mineral that you really get a lot of in stones. So it's going to be very different. And I think that is what is giving it that very lightness.
Yeah, I noticed when I was holding it, whatever anxiety, nervousness I had kind of quelled. And I don't know, it felt like I was in angel's wings, if that makes sense.
That's so nice.
The celestial connection there.
That's really nice. Alrighty, guys. So we now have a really cool ring for you.
Are you gonna... Yes. Look how rad this is.
So if you look at this ring, there's all those different colors in there that you are seeing. But every single one of those colors is a form of tourmaline. Like, what? And that's one thing I love about Earth and nature is it creates things that are so beautiful and so different, but it's all from the same base mineral. So the natural parts are tourmaline and so are the faceted. So this is a complete tourmaline ring. And each one is going to be different, slightly different because of the different colors that you're getting in there. So I'm going to just go over really quick what some of the colors you might get and what is creating them. So if you get some with black in there, that's from iron. The green is from vanadium, pink is from manganese, yellow is from magnesium, and the blue is actually from iron, magnesium, and aluminum all mixed in. And the blue tourmaline is actually one of the rarest forms and colors of that tourmaline.
I really love all the different colors of tourmaline we have. With the black, that's great again for shielding, protection, grounding. Green and pink are both great for heart healing and heart chakra work, but green specifically is great for not only is it protective and grounding, but it's got a gentle nature and it's great for strength and stamina, whereas the pink, this is great for promoting wellness, receptivity, grace, and also for unconditional love. And so that's what you're going to be feeling with that there. The yellow, which is great for clear thinking, confidence. Again, think solar plexus. This is your empowerment center. This is the I am center, right? And we have the blue, which, as you said, was the rarest. This is going to help develop any psychic abilities that you have, such as like clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. Me personally, I'm clairsalient, and so I have clear smelling.
Ergo, she makes all the perfumes.
And so when I'm in that mode of divining, that's one of the things that's a telltale for me is like I'll smell the thing.
Cool.
But yeah, and then we have, you said this was a grid ring, and so we've got the clear quartz in there, right?
I like that
Yeah.
about this is that you're getting that grid energy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So it's kind of like a portable grid on your finger, and each one is different, I was told, right?
Yeah, so each one is slightly different. So it's going to have the different colors in there depending on what it is. And then I like how they did the bezel set around it to really form to the natural piece of the stone.
And then just to show y'all.
It is open on the back and it is adjustable. So you can adjust it to fit your own finger size. Oh my gosh, Debbie, you got a blue cap tourmaline on yours? Oh, lucky? Wow.
That's rad.
So congratulations, guys. These are like it's a true gem. I don't really know how else to say it.
All right, so 25 of those. Those are $72. Move the camera over a little bit. It's right in the shot. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. And then, you know, my job is the traffic cop. I'm like here just making sure. That's me. All right, next item. We have 50 of these. These are intuitively chosen gemstone.
What dia dishes?
Dia
burners.
I
How cute. How cute.
They are. I mean, just think, put a little incense cone in there.
Mm-hmm.
How cute.
A little bit of sage in there and burn it. So, anything.
Yeah, so these were inspired by the shape of the dia dish, which is used typically during Diwali, the festival of lights. And usually what they would do, they would fill it with oil and then have a bit of a wick here, right? And light that there. But with this design, we decided to have incense cones in it, or maybe even loose incense if you wanted to. And as you can see, we have different stone offerings here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is intuitively chosen. It's whichever crystal calls to you. So you can get the sunstone, a tiger's eye, a clear quartz, or
Aventurine, peach aventurine. And so, yeah, as I was looking through these, there's more than just these 4 options. But I couldn't bring all the options up here to show you.
They're just $15. They're so cute.
Yeah, it's just $15. It's so cute. And one thing that I like is, so Sydney actually showed this to me.
Okay.
She had something burning in another dish.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I need to put it out." And she just went.
Oh, that's cute. So you got to get 2.
yes, now I'm convinced you need a pair.
You need a pair.
Well, not just that. It was in a bigger dish, and this fit inside of it because
Oh,
it's so
that's cute.
small.
Yeah, you got to show the bottom. Yeah, you're showing the bottom now. The bottoms are just as cute as the tops.
Yeah, and so it's like when that happened and it completely put it out and snuffed it out so fast, I was like, that's really smart, Sydney.
Yeah. Exenilda's like, yep, I bid on 2. Exactly.
So, yeah, these are phenomenal. And again, this is going to be like an intuitive read for you. Whichever one or ones come to you, it's like nature and Gaia giving you a little bit of a crystal reading as to what it is that you might be
Yeah, what
needing
energy
to work on in your
you need to
life.
tap into for sure.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations, guys.
Cool. All right. I think we're up for some jewelry from Brazil. You guys want some jewelry? Who wants to see some jewelry? Yes, no, maybe? You want us to skip it? We can see what else we have instead. You know, we could go straight to... Yeah. Okay. Let's just show it. Fun, right? All right. What do we got? Look at that. Nice.
So this is so the points on this is tangerine quartz. And I really, really like tangerine quartz because of how it is created and how it was made. So basically what happens is a thin layer of iron oxide or hematite forms as a secondary growth over the quartz point itself. So in order for this to be created, the quartz point had to grow. And then there had to be a secondary growth over it. And if there was going to be a third growth, then it would have been an orange phantom. But I just think it's cool when you find it in this state because you see phantoms, you see regular quartz, but it's not very often that you see it where that secondary growth is still exposed without it being grown over again. So this is just, it's an anomaly to me.
I really love this design with the kundalini in it, right? So Tangerine quartz, this is going to connect with your sacral center. This is where your inspiration, creativity. It's great for endurance and sex drive. For those who are interested, right? And then with the kundalini energy,
Well,
if you're
enough said.
for those unaware, the kundalini energy starts in the base, right? And so as you activate it, it moves slowly up through the energy centers, aligning all of the chakras. And I really love snake magic.
Me too. And so I wanted to show you guys them next to each other. So we do have the two sizes. We have the one that's a thinner point here, and then we have the ones that are a thicker point, like the one she's showing you there. So that's the difference between the two.
Nice. So we only have 3 of the thicker points. Those are 69, but we have 25 of the regular size, and those are $65.
Yeah, I really like this. Like for me personally, I would go with this thinner point, but that's just because I personally like smaller jewelry. Whereas if you are somebody that likes like bigger jewelry, you would go with the thicker point. But the energy that comes from it and the feeling that comes from it is going to be the same in both.
Mm-hmm. And then a little more on that kundalini energy. This is great for sexual awakening, spiritual enlightenment, and then like new states of consciousness.
Mm-hmm. It really is. I mean, a lot of people think that kundalini is just one thing. And it's not. It means so much more. Because it's like when you are enlightening yourself, it's not just in that like open like sexual way. It can be an awakening of your spirit. It can be an awakening of your creativity. It can be an awakening of just your divine. Don't you do it, Dave?
You were saying awakening. I was just trying to help here.
I'm awake, please. I think they would like to see it held up.
Yeah. Gotta keep my eye on this guy.
You zoom in a little bit. Thank you.
Oh, Heather. So it can be worn long. The way how this one is right now, it's on a chain between 16 and 18 inches. But if you want it a little bit longer, you can always get a little extender to add onto the chain.
I was gonna comment how that color scheme with the gold on it, the gold color and the orange, it's great for summer energy too.
It really is. Bring in the heat of the fire.
You can see all my fire signs enjoying this one.
Yep, this fire sign is.
All right.
Heather, you're the one that puts my mind there. Come on. So, congratulations if you guys got one of those. Oh, another one to play with.
Yeah, we've got a lot of sound tools tonight, right?
So,
You want to play this one too?
so this is
She was tuning in, Dave.
So this is one of our tuning forks. This is one that is set to 210 hertz, and that is a lesser known frequency that's associated with the moon.
Yeah, so this frequency, it's both soothing, healing, and it's great for invoking harmony, enhancing intuition. And then when you call in the magic of Luna into your sacred space, you connect powerfully with your divine feminine energy and bringing forth healing, compassion, emotional understanding, and intuition. It's got this really gorgeous blue color here.
Mm-hmm. So with this frequency also, it really brings in harmonic balance. And that's one thing that I've really noticed is it really helps balance that energy and it brings you back to your center. As you guys couldn't tell by me getting a little balance.
We have a little glitch in Facebook, so I'm going to leave you guys for like
Okay.
3 minutes, okay? I will be back.
So this frequency really touches both the conscious and the unconscious levels. So it will, as you use this, it can really awaken some of the stuff that is trapped within that you need to get out, that you're not exactly sure how to yet.
Yeah. I like that it made mention of how it helps you tap into your divine feminine energies. I joke around quite often that here at work, I'm in my masculine energy a lot with making decisions, doing that, this, and, you know, the whatever thing. And it would be nice to be able to kind of fall into that divine feminine, fall into the more receiving energy.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is definitely something I would use to help incorporate that. And with it being attuned to the moon, you can definitely use it during like new moon or full moon ceremony. You can put it in the box with the moon phases.
Oh, yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Fits, y'all.
This would be a great tool to add into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But, you know, she does.
I just like to see what fits and what.
But I think this is a great little thing because it comes with a Sage Goddess bag that it fits in as well. And it holds not only the fork, but the little striker.
Yeah.
And the box that it comes in also tells you exactly what hertz it's put to and what it's for. So I don't know if we could like capture the sound.
I don't think so.
Aw.
I'm trying, you guys.
Oh, yeah. I see why you did the moon.
Right?
Yeah, that's powerful stuff.
Yeah, so congratulations, guys. I love tuning forks. They really help. I remember one time, I don't remember which frequency it was, but I was suffering from a sinus infection that would not go away. Would not go away. And then I went in and one of my friends that was working here before, she was like, come here. She grabbed her tuning fork, struck it, and put it right here, here, and right here. Within 24 hours, my sinus infection was gone.
That is wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
So
cool.
I really do believe in the power of like tuning forks and sound healing. So
Congratulations, guys.
yeah.
Excited for y'all.
Alrighty, what do we have next?
I am in love with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have here Star of Ishtar, Sapphire and Emerald Spinning Pendant. If you didn't hear me, yes, I said spinning. Because it spins. Hello.
I love that part.
Yeah. So the Star of Ishtar is one of the most predominant symbols of Ishtar, who's the Mesopotamian goddess of love and war. It's typically depicted with points and symbolizes the cycle of life from birth to death. So it's got 8 rays here, or 8 points that symbolizes or are referred to as the cosmic rays. So these correspond to different colors, planets, and directions. It's also called the Star of Venus. Let me get this in frame better for you guys here. Yep. And again, it's associated with the goddess of love and beauty, and it's a bright reminder of the many facets of Ishtar's light. And if you wanted to talk more about the sapphire and emerald.
Yeah, so I love this because it's like on one side you have that emerald, and that's what she's showing you there. And again, that is a form of green beryl that gets its color from chromium, vanadium, and iron. And then on the other side, you have a really beautiful sapphire. And sapphire is a corundum, and you get the color blue comes from titanium and iron within it. So, and I really like that the sapphire is what associated to the silver side, and then the emerald is associated to the gold side.
Yeah, with the sapphire being all about inner strength, wisdom, intuition, and commitment, and silver being associated with the moon, who again is about inner wisdom, intuition, and the unknown. And then we flip it over here to the more with the gold, which is associated with the sun, and then emerald being about wisdom, luck, independence, and personal power. So I really think that's a great intentional design there.
And so I really love that it spins. Not only is it really cool because it's like you can change how it is that you want to express.
Yeah.
But one side the stone will be touching you and the other side will be going out. So depending on how you want to work with it, whether you want to bring in the energy of the emerald and send out the energy of the sapphire, or vice versa, you can change that around to really play off of how it is that you're working on it. And then for somebody like me who's completely ADD, I would sit there and spin it. And it's like a little fidget spinner.
We like to fidget.
But it's a fidget spinner that's a lot nicer. So, yeah, congratulations, guys. No, it's not heavy to wear. It's actually extremely light to wear. So when you have it on, it's not going to like weigh you down. It's not going to like give you that like back of the neck where you're like, oh, I need to get this off. It's super light, and I can show it up like this. So, and it's not really, really big either. So you can see it fits really nicely. And then with my other pendant on, it layers really nicely as well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So.
And if you're looking to call in the energies of love, beauty, the energies of Ishtar, or even with the sapphire, of wisdom, intuition, and personal power with the emerald, like this is a great piece to work with.
Yeah. So. And there we go.
There we go.
There's my. So much fun.
You crack me up.
It's why you like me.
But yeah, guys, congratulations. No,
Yeah,
I'm fidgeting with it.
I'm like, if Lewis does not take this away from us, we'll both just be
Right, we'll just be sitting here.
Yeah, can we actually show that rose muscovite sphere again? They're asking to see it.
Yes. I would like to hold it again, too. Thank you kindly.
So, again, this is our rose muscovite sphere. And again, that is just, and it also has quartz in the matrix of this. So with that, you're going to amplify out all of that wonderful energy. And let me see, so I can find you that price
I get
again.
Lost in this, the bands here.
Yeah, so this is our rose muscovite sphere. It's $56. It's about 2.25 inches. This is the stone that is from Mongolia. So it's not a common area where we find stones, but just look how beautiful it is. It reminds me of Jupiter.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth, right? And so this stone is also really great for aha moments and increasing confidence as you move through those projects and problems that once seemed insurmountable. So it's going to help you expand into all that, right? Now I have Jupiter in my head. Thank you.
Yay!
Jupiter.
So again, the color in this does come from the manganese that is within all that mica. Alrighty. We were just touching base on a couple of stones.
I like it. Kind of circling back on a couple things, like the fact that we still have these ocean jasper dishes. Incredible.
Yes.
How much were these? Oh, these are $90 for the ocean jasper dishes. You definitely want to grab one of these if you can.
And one thing I love about ocean jasper is it does hold quartz in there. As I was saying before, that's how it grows those signature orbs that you're getting. It holds all the other trace minerals in there to make those colors, but there's also like pure pockets of calcite, which brings out some other like calming energies to bring out that happiness. And there's great pockets of agate in there as well, where you get that really translucent part.
I like that it's got a flat bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hold all your other little stones or like salts. I would probably throw some protection salts in here actually.
Oh my gosh, I would so put like some of the black salt in there in the bottom. And then you could smudge right into there. Or if you put black salt in the bottom and then put some incense cones.
Yeah, that'd be really rad.
There's so many things you can do with this. What I did with mine, and I really loved it, is I took mine and then, you know the bottoms of all the candles that we have and that you can't really burn them?
Yeah.
I put a couple wicks in it and I melted all the rest of my candles down in there and made my own homemade candle.
Nice. That's cute. I like that. Right? Very nice. All right, so we have some of those left. And then I think, did you guys also show the...
No, we did not get to that one yet.
Right. Might be worth highlighting. This is a...
That is our Angel Aura Apophyllite tea light holder. And go ahead.
I was going to say it's about 5 inches in size. And these are $56.
Yes.
Trying to get that color in.
Again, because of that Angel Aura, it's molecularly bonded with platinum, silver, and gold. So you're getting those energies as well as the energies of the silica and the potassium and the calcium of the apophyllite.
Great shot. Nicely done.
I really love it here because you can see the large apophyllites, and you can really see how it's... Most pointed stones don't have a very strong cubic formation, but this one does.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I find really cool about apophyllite.
Sorry guys, I'm a little lost in the color here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, yeah. I love that. I like aura-treated minerals.
I did too. It's like, at first, I didn't when I didn't understand what it was.
Right. Yeah.
And then once I really learned how it was bonded and how it enhanced and brought out, and like, it's almost like putting quartz with it because it's enhancing those energies. I was like, okay, no, now I love them.
And those chambers that they go in, it's like $1 million a chamber. So it's not something that can be,
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it takes up huge.
They're big. Imagine, if you will, you go into a bank and you see a safe. That's what they're like. But the door is like, it's huge because of the pressurization involved. And that pressurization is one of the reasons why it breaks apart. Yeah. So, yeah. That's why there's a significant amount of loss in the material because it breaks. It's one of the things when you bring your minerals to be aura treated, they tell you, right off the bat that, hey, you should expect this much is going to break.
Yeah. And there's just nothing you can do, but it brings strength to it because it really shows that these are the strong that have gone through.
The bonding that takes place. Yeah. Anyway, super cool. So we only have a few of these left, so check them out if you can. All right, so you want to move along to the next item?
Yeah.
I didn't do it. She's on to me.
I just like stare off to the side like hello.
I got those mama eyes. I have
to. Oh, you do now, yeah. I know, it happens.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to where we're at so I know.
We distracted her. We just kind of... All right.
It's got me jumpy.
Next up.
So these I love because this is different than what you usually find. So this is a double terminated amethyst and Prasiolite wand. So what is Prasiolite? Prasiolite is actually a green amethyst.
These are 4 to 5 inches, you guys. We only have 5 of these, so yeah.
So the amethyst itself is a quartz-based mineral that has potassium and iron in it to be able to get that purple color. And then to get the Prasiolite, it's actually been transformed by fire. So when it encounters super high heat, it changes from the purple to the green. And so that's what happened here.
Can I show it on the other camera? Luis,
Yeah.
did this light fall over while I was in the other room? It feels like it's closer. Am I just mistaken here? Like we're about to be attacked by...
Yeah, so what's really cool about this piece with the
Can you zoom it in?
Prasiolite there, it's a master healer of the body, the physical body, and it also helps heal spaces and people, connecting you to angels, and then offering pain relief, right? And then with the amethyst, we have that connection to the crown chakra, to source, and this has long been associated with spirituality and source connection again. Also really great for tranquility, bringing peace into the space. And so as you're healing that physical body, as you're kind of remedying that physical pain, you're also allowing peace to come into your space while working with this. With it being double terminated, we can receive and send energy. Really great for those who want to incorporate this into their crystal healing practice.
And one of the things that I think is really cool is because, as I did say, like it turns color by that heat. And when the earth naturally like heats it up, it turns to that beautiful green color that you see as the Prasiolite. And that's one thing that you can tell when it's natural is when it holds that hue to it.
So congratulations to those who got a Prasiolite, double terminated, and amethyst wand. Very nice. Another sound tool. Who would have guessed? Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
all the sound tools.
that's rad. Yeah. We have 25 of these. The note on them is F. And these are singing harps for $69.
Yeah, so the F note, this is corresponding to the heart chakra, helps to unblock and realign and balance the heart center. This is also great for deep peace. Oh, please don't.
Where'd the mallet go? That little rubber mallet that we had.
Yeah, so deep peace, unconditional love. It's also believed to help connect you with the heartbeat of the earth.
Yeah, it's with the tuning fork.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Oh yes, little mallet.
A little mallet.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it because this is pure quartz. And so, for it to be pure quartz, it's just simply silicone and oxygen. That's all you need to be able to make that quartz. Well, not for me to make, but for Gaia to make quartz. I can't make quartz. But what's really cool about this is it's because of that, it amplifies that energy. It magnifies that energy, but you can also program it. So since you can program quartz, you can program it into another stone, and when you play it, you can use that energy of what you've programmed it to be.
It's a pretty piece. I hope you guys can hear it a little bit there. It's a delicate thing. These are just $69. They ship for free. You can see how the tube itself is suspended. Hard to fall out. Almost. There we go. Right? That's a rad display piece.
It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And when you play every single time, like it gets struck, I full on feel it right here.
Yes.
It goes straight into that heart chakra.
I may or may not be zoning out when you play that, so.
I mean, you have to.
All right. Next up, we have another sound tool for you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, is he changing the order?
We have a garnierite palm stone. These are 4 to 4.5 inches. We have 50 of these. Look at that. Ooh, it's like a double whammy. I mean, triple. It's a trifecta. You have the beautiful green, then you have these channels in that stone. And then on top of that, you have that iridescence.
So that iridescence is because it also has that inclusion of the rainbow moonstone in there as well. Where the garnierite is a form of green moonstone, then it has that rainbow moonstone inclusion on top. To get that color, that green color, it is because of nickel that has been introduced into that stone. And then when you have that rainbow moonstone effect to it as well, it means that as it was forming, the layers have gotten so thin that it was going up and going up and going up. So now the light can penetrate through and refract off the inside.
I really love garnierite in this form, the palm stone. You can see how large it is, right? And then this is a great stone for stepping forward into the fullness of your spiritual or soul path. It helps draw down energies of the moon. So it helps remind you to be grateful for your current blessings. And as many times as I'll say it, I love working with palm stones in pairs usually to add that balance. One in the right, one in the left. And again, that flash, guys. Once I find it.
Yeah.
Well, it's really cool
I
because
think it's the other way. Turn it the other way.
what's so
Oh, no, you got it.
there it is.
There we go.
So what's so cool is as those layers are building up, it's actually as those layers are building up in the feldspar itself, it goes in alternating layers of aluminum and silicon dioxide. So that's how it refracts off to give it that color.
You know, it's really cool you mentioned layers because this stone's also really great for working through trauma of all kinds and opening your heart. And so a way you could think of it as you're meditating into the layers of this stone, you're going through the layers of trauma, peeling back and healing what needs to be healed here. Such a powerful heart chakra stone for sure.
I love it because this stone wasn't discovered until 1864. And that's actually not that...
It's better.
That is better.
This is the right mallet. We got the right mallet for it.
So it was discovered by Julius Garner in 1864. And before that, no one was able to put an identification or even knew that this existed.
Let me show that green there if I can.
Oh yeah, that green right there is because it has a very, very strong amount of nickel within that.
And then we have
Yes, do we have surprise bags? Ooh, coming up soon.
Don't worry, guys. I always got you.
Surprise bags. Yeah, this is the correct mallet for it, you guys. So you can see here. That's a horse of a different color. With it. Important to have the right tools.
yeah.
Good for you. Good for you getting the shots.
So beautiful.
I'm like getting lost in the color.
You really can see the layers in that one.
Yeah. That's rad. Good. So those are 4 to 4.5 inches, just $28 for those. We have 50 of them, so grab them while you can.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
All right. Next up, we have some bowls. These are from Africa. They are 4 to 4.5 inches. They are bloodstone heart bowls.
So this is an African bloodstone, and I love it because what's different about it is I can't speak. I lost my mouth.
You're good. You got this.
So the regular bloodstone that most people see, which is that she handed me the ring. So, which is the green with the red spots, that is actually a form of heliotrope, where this bloodstone is also known as centonite, and it's actually a mix of chalcedony, jasper, and hematite. So the grayish parts that you are seeing is going to be your chalcedonies. The opaque parts are going to be your jaspers, and the red streaks going through that is going to be your hematite.
It's really good quality too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We love working with bloodstone because this is great for enhancing tenacity when you're feeling fearful or frail. Also, like healing of all sorts, right? It's also very protective, rejuvenating. It gives you the courage to face challenges. I love that it's in a heart shape. You know, I've seen a theme here that we've got a lot of heart-centered products, right? And what I love about the dip here, it being a bowl, you can think of things that you can pour into your heart.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? On the topic of heartbreak, trauma, and things that you want to heal and kind of remove, you can place then little intentions or things that you want to fill again. If you feel like there's a void in you, a hole in you, a little ritual you can do with yourself to heal that center, place something there.
You talking to me?
If you feel called to it, yes.
And I'm just sitting here going, I feel lucky right now.
Yeah,
That is beautiful quality. Can I see it? I'm just looking at the video. And like,
yeah. What this is going to help you do too is kind of
you
move
see the
through
wispiness through it?
Uh-huh.
any difficult times with resilience and resolve. And so that's really just going to give you that backbone, that power to move through what it is that you need to.
Mm-hmm. And with it, there's a little face in it. So let's say it's smiling back at you.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it though?
It
Is it
really
smiling?
is.
I'm smiling.
But with it being a bloodstone as well, it's very healing.
Yes.
It is an extremely healing stone. So, I mean, and this one, with
True.
it being,
You want to hold that? You can see UI in it.
with it being a heart shape, it is, you're healing things with love. So it's not just about healing that heart chakra or healing that areas of love, but you're healing whatever it is you need to with love.
I like that.
Very nice. All right. Well, congratulations to those who got them. We only had 23 of those.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
And those were just $34. So you can say sold bowl 34. If we have any left, we will comment back to you. Next up, we have just 2 of these, you guys. They are 2.5 inches from Mexico. Mahogany obsidian bottles. Snuff bottles, right?
Yes. So I love mahogany obsidian because it's actually, most obsidian does not hold other minerals within it except for those trapped gases that you usually see. But mahogany obsidian also holds, and what's making that red color is iron oxide. And because usually the way how obsidian is formed, it's volcanic. It's the volcano is pushing it out, or the magma is coming up through the earth, and it's so hot that other minerals can't really withstand it and go with it. But the iron oxide is actually strong enough to be able to not just be obliterated within the hot magma. And so that's how you get the mahogany obsidian. So it's iron-rich fluids interacted with the obsidian during that formation period. And it looks like little red spider webs.
Yes, that is very rad. I love the stone too. It's great for grounding. It's a good source of comfort during times of mourning. I know 2020 and on, I've had quite a few back-to-back funerals, right? And so this was one of the main stone allies that I worked with to help release that grief and to help through the mourning process and to keep grounded. It also helps prevent any psychic attacks in your space, heals the body, and heals any tears that may be in the auric field. And we mentioned earlier it's a snuff bottle, so if you're wondering what the heck is that, it's got, y'all, a little hand.
It's got a little hand.
So I'm just going to high five.
What's it for? What's it?
High five.
What I'm going to tell you that you can put
It's
in
for
your
high
bottle.
fives. It is. High fives. High fives.
You could put incense in here, dried herbs, things of that nature. Scoop it out, sprinkle it around your home for protection and clearing. And then we've got, let me see, this is a
A little dragon
It's a
on
little
the front.
dragon. Perfect for the year of the dragon, if I'm not mistaken, is this year, right? So we've got that power associated there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we have one snuff bottle left, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If you weren't sold on it, another high five. Okay. I could be a little. Come on.
That's cute.
Oh, no.
All right. Next up, what are you guys?
You put a tiny hand in my hands.
I know. We've got a sphere.
Dave, you put us together. Come on.
I'm just having fun now with the sound instruments.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Compose. Boom.
Boom. What is this beauty?
This is Mulungano jasper. I
What?
love Mulungano
Oh,
jasper.
if it's a jasper, it's probably from India.
Nope.
Really? Where's it from, Robin?
So the Mulungano jasper is actually from Indonesia.
I was close. Started off on the right track, then went pear-shaped.
I don't know how to segue from that, Dave.
These are 2.5 inches. We have 25 of them formed in volcanic hot springs with dendritic patterns of orange, red, yellow, blue, gray, and beige jasper held together in gray agate.
And these are going to be great
Nice,
for...
Dave.
Oh,
Just flowed right out of me.
you don't need the ring. Got it. Helps facilitate your birth while grounding your spirit gently into the earth. Keeps you safe as you navigate life's transitions. Forgive me, I am getting a little lost here in the...
It's so beautiful. So the fact that these were formed in volcanic hot springs, that's what's going to give you those different, like, big chunkier bits of the colors formations in there. And so that's because the way this is created is part of the stone will form in one color, and that could be due to an increase in iron or an increase in chromium for when it goes green, an increase in like so many different areas, and then it'll hit another hot spot, and basically it becomes not solid anymore, and it becomes more of that molten stone again, but not every single part of it has become molten. And so then another layer goes over it and builds it up. And it keeps going through that formation over and over and over again to end up with a stone like this where you can see those different colors and the different formations.
I'm seeing a common theme here at the formations of the stones and the layers. And speaking of layers, because this stone's also really great for helping you release anything that's out of alignment with your life purpose. And so when meditating with this piece, again, with peeling back those layers, healing what needs to be healed, releasing what needs to be let go. And as we mentioned before, spheres have a beautiful way of diffusing the energy around your space. And so you won't have it directionally this way, that way, whichever way. It's all encompassing. So it's a really great piece to hold while meditating. I can already tell you right now, feeling very balanced and in tune. It's going to help you stay in tune with your inner knowing.
For sure, for sure. And I just love stones that come from Indonesia. There's something very special and sacred about stones from Indonesia. And one of the really cool things about that area is because if you go back and you look at the coral reefs that are under the water there in those areas, I believe it, but they say that's where the lost city of Atlantis is. And so you can still see if you go back through the lore and how Atlantis was set up, if you look at Indonesia and the way how it is there, it matches the ancient lore and the maps of Atlantis. So for me, the stones that come out of there hold the energy of Atlantis itself.
That's really cool. I was looking at the colors here, the plays of the yellow, the red, and the orange. That reminded me of the lower chakras, the lower energy centers from the root up to the solar. And again, I mentioned earlier, this has a very grounding energy to it. And I incorporate color magic quite often in my practice. And so we have empowerment here, we have inspiration, creativity, and then that grounding with the red.
Yeah.
I think that's really rad that you've got all of this color play in one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, guys.
All right. All right. Next up, surprise bags. Who's ready for a surprise bag? Who's ready for a surprise bag? If you have been with us in any of these sales, you know that we almost always have surprise bags. And the surprise bags are put together by the lovely Robin here. Your surprise bag, we have 50 of these, are for $99 each, comes loaded with amazing treasures and things. And Robin overpacks these. So while they're $99, their true value is substantially above that.
I don't stop until I hit at least 150. Don't
stop.
tell him. Don't tell him.
La, 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 la. Amazing value. You can comment, it's sold surprise or sold 99 bag. That is the price of those. We have just 50, and they're always stunning. And I think she has an example of one here.
So yeah, I wanted to show you guys a little bit about how I create these and what you might be able to find. So in this one here, so I just put a little thing together. This is not what you're going to get exactly. What I like to do is I like to see who it is that I'm building this for, and I try to channel and feel what it is that they need. So each one is individual. Each one is, no two are ever going to be the exact same, ever. But I always try to bring in a balance of stone and like smudging and perfumes, candles, because I like you guys to be able to use the energies of all the different forms. So like this one here has some dragon's blood smudge. I have a colibri Palo Santo stick, Palo Santo cones, because everyone knows I'm addicted to those. Flower agate palm stone is in this one to really bring out that essence. I brought it. I love the summon perfume that we have because it's like you just barely use it and it really does attract what it is that you're seeking. Medicine space candle. This a little fun. I love little cat's eye spheres.
Oh, I like that. It's cute.
So a tumbled labradorite, and I put in just a little heart because who doesn't want love?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But then these are blue lotus sticks to bring in a little bit of that fire energy as well. And then like as I was going through, I found these in our warehouse, and I selected quite a few because so many of them were just like, oh, pick me, pick me, pick me. This is a rare form of amethyst. So this amethyst is actually from Indonesia as well. But the way how it is if you look at the bottom here, you see how it has the very basis of the starting of those amethysts, but then it goes up and it is a dream amethyst. So it's going back and forth between amethyst and quartz, amethyst and quartz, amethyst and quartz. And you can see the phantom formations growing up them. So you can see all the growth interruptions on how it's going. And then the whole thing is capped in quartz.
That's rad.
So you almost never find amethyst like this. So I had to grab some. So some of you might be getting some of these. It all depends. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a showy of what you might be receiving.
If you haven't gotten one of our surprise bags in the past, they're amazing. You're going to fall in love with them. And if you have, you know, of course, what you're going to be getting. So highly suggest if you haven't gotten something tonight, this is one of the things you want. We have just about 5 things left to show you, including an amazing giveaway that is over $500 in value coming up. So you've made it this far. We have just a few minutes left to be, to show you things. We do want to round up with a couple different things here, like the tuning forks might be nice to show. And what's that?
Oh, nothing.
She was wanting to play with it.
Oh, okay. The citrine spheres we still have, the Shungite skulls, would be great as well. So let's first start with the tuning forks, yeah?
So again, these are the tuning forks that are tuned to the frequency of the moon.
Sorry, I'm feeling the vibrations right now.
So these ones are attuned to the frequency of the moon. So this is a great tool to use during any moon phase. Full moon, new moon, waxing, waning, any part of the moon phase. And you can use this during those rituals to strike it and really bring in that energy to open up your meditation or your ritual, and to also close it and finalize it as well.
These are just $30, so you can get yours tuned to this frequency with the Sage Goddess logo on it, with a little carrying case and a mallet.
Yep.
Comes in a very pretty box too.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can say sold fork. Okay, and then we have the citrines. These citrine spheres from Brazil.
Those
On
the
sheet.
citrine sphere is $41.
Thank you.
And again, these are some of the highest quality citrine spheres that I have come in contact with. You can really see, and yeah, you can see straight through it. You can like read through it basically. It will, because it is a sphere, it is going to flip everything upside down, which is really cool. So you can kind of play with your perspective as you're using it, which is also really good because remember, citrine is for manifestation. But if you try to manifest something in the exact way you want it, you're not going to be very happy because it very rarely works that way.
Yeah.
But understanding that you can flip your perspective of it, you'll be able to manifest a lot more.
They're about half to 1 inch in size on the spheres. So just a heads up on that.
And then we also have... I get excited.
We don't have many of these left, so if you're on the fence, now's the chance.
They're only $62 of pure Shungite carved into these skulls, and they're all hand carved, guys. So each one of these, an artisan took the time to carve that skull out of the stone to really reveal that essence within.
And again, Shungite's like the master healer, great for purifying your space. And then if you're like me and you just want to play with your phone a little bit,
The citrine spheres are not heat treated.
No, they're not heat treated. That's all natural.
I love skulls.
Me too. Me too. Is there anything else we wanted to show? Oh, you wanted to show how we wax sealed with the ring.
Oh, I do, yeah. Can we pull up the wax? And can we show that?
Yeah.
Do we have like a little paper to do it on?
Yeah. Just a second, guys. We will show this in just a second. We also have these, the F note singing harps here. These are $69, which you might want to check out if you have not gotten one of these before.
I'm going to be very focused on not doing that. Let's see if I can get my fire.
That's good. There you go.
Am I being a little camera shy now? Maybe.
Maybe.
Just trying to make sure. Oh, there we go. But yeah, like I said before, if you do petition papers, intentions, things like that, you can write it in, fold it in half, and then while it's burning, you're waiting for it to drip. You can think of your intention, let it seal. Thank you. Highly recommend you let it sit for a bit.
Oh,
let
yeah.
it dry.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's gonna smell great, guys.
A love the smell of burning candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm one of those people where I like to blow out my candles randomly just because I like that smell.
Yeah.
I see. Reminds me of my grandmother because she always had candles burning everywhere.
Yeah.
And then before we would leave, she'd always let me go around with her and I could blow them out.
Nice.
So it just reminds
And
me
my
of
family
her.
knows when I'm burning candles because they'll walk into my room like, "What you doing there, buddy?"
That's funny.
Let me see if it's ready. It's one thing, a lesson in patience, but there we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Let me see if I can get that to show you guys.
How cool
Oh,
is that,
that's
you guys?
beautiful. Nice job.
Look at that,
And look-
y'all.
That's a
Yeah.
great seal.
Cool thing is, it's such a functional and beautiful ring in and of itself, and then somebody says, "Hey, show me that ring. That's gorgeous," and then you tell them what it also is.
And then I wanted to show after, if you look, these were done with such great quality that even after you worked
Nice
with
shot.
it,
Nice shot.
it looks like it's brand new.
Look
Yeah.
at that. Right?
Not one bit of wax in there.
Nope.
Love that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that
right?
and the reason why there's no wax in there is because they took such good care in carving that symbol in there that they left no little like lips or no little like gouges in there. It's completely done perfectly even.
Yeah. All right, so I think we may have some surprise bags left over. I don't know for sure yet. I think our team is still working out. We do have these F notes, which I don't think I mentioned. These ship for free, and something this large, shipping for free, something to jump on. So
You guys, there's only 11 surprise bags left.
11 left. So $99, 11 surprise bags left. So if you want one, now's your chance.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, why don't we move on to the last items before we get to our grand finale, a giveaway worth over $500.
Oh, we've had somebody ask to see the mermaid mirror a couple of times now. Do you
Yeah.
mind if we show that really
Not
quick?
at all. Not at all.
I just want, if you guys are asking, I want to try to be able to show you.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Cool.
Do you want to show them here?
Nice little mermaids right there. I love that you could hold their tails. And it's got the carnelian right there.
I got it for you. You can see that.
And then the Ishtar pendant too. They were wanting to see one more time.
Okay.
Yes, Heather, it is brass.
Yeah, it's substantially, it's heavy. This isn't
It, yeah.
plastic or anything. It does have a little felt back on it there, so you can see. All right. There are some more malas, I believe. So you can comment sold on the malas. Let me get the price on that for you.
Thank you, Tesla. You're sweet.
And again, really fun feature with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
The malas are $76 for the mala.
Yeah, so the this is the Ishtar pendant that you guys were asking to see again.
Nice shot. Yeah.
Again, it is double-sided. It does flip around, and there is emerald and sapphire within there. Emerald with the gold and sapphire with the silver.
And the mirrors, we were just talking about those, are $27.
Yes.
All right.
There we go. And I see they're asking if there's any coasters. Yes, we do have some coaster sets left if you want those as well. Alrighty, guys.
The conch is still available, and you know what? I have to say I got a message here from the lovely Athena Mac, and she said to tell everyone this. Someone on the SG team, not saying who, but this was sent to me by Athena Mac. Okay. Uses their number magic, uses their conch with number magic. So they blow once to announce that they're going into sacred space. 3 times for the triple goddess maiden or mother crone energy. 4 times to invoke the elements. 5 times for prosperity or healing ceremonies. And 6 times for balance. And she added, but at 6 times you're going to be getting lightheaded. So I thought that was fantastic, and appreciate very much Athena you sharing that for the anonymous SG team member. But these are, thank you, Robin. We have one. This is one of one, and it is $2.99. And I'm not going to blow it again. I've already pissed Robin and team off enough tonight doing it. Deborah's like, I'm going to come in sold just to shut this man up. About the conch. But congratulations, Deborah. And if you want, I am happy to record a video. Just send in a request to support showing how to use it. Okay? All right. Congratulations. All right. Are we moving on to the last things now? So I don't know how many surprise bags we have left, but...
It still says 11.
All right. Come and sold surprise bag if you want one. Moving on now, we have 9 4.75 inch snake titanium aura clear quartz. Look at that. 9 of these for $104 each. That is just super cool. What else are you going to say about that except that is aura quartz in the shape of a snake, hand carved. That's really rad.
So that's really cool because this is titanium aura quartz, and that means it's bonded with pure titanium. And so because they were able to molecularly bond the titanium to the quartz, that's what gives that iridescent look to it. And depending on how the light is going to hit it, is going to give you those different colors. So that's why as you see, as it's going around, it looks like the color is moving with it.
Yeah.
And that is just based off of how the light is refracting off of the titanium within the quartz. And because it is a quartz, and it's like the light is actually penetrating through that a little bit to refract back at you.
It's just under 5 inches tall. They're 4.75 inches tall. And again, they're 104. We have only 9 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect piece to work with. The color play there, the rainbows, is great for aligning all your energy sensors, bringing in tenacity, endurance, banishing fear. And as Robin said, it is quartz, so it's amplifying all of that, right?
Yep. Really, really quick, somebody keeps asking about how much the Shungite skulls are, and they are $62. I just want to make sure that I was able to answer that for you.
Cool.
So again, this brings in snake energy, and it's going to amplify that snake energy. So it really is going to help you shed what you don't need so you can really grow into who it is that you're meant to be.
Yeah. Rad piece. I like that one a lot. And the intricacy of the detail on the carving is fantastic.
It really, and I mean, this is very much a statement piece for your altar.
It's going in my snake corner.
The next one I want to hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't we show the druzy?
The Druzy Hearts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can show it. You want to show it? We'll do the druzy hearts and then yeah.
And then we can go back and see.
Yeah.
Shiny shine.
Shiny shine.
Shiny time. All right, you guys. These are from Brazil. They're 3 inches in size. We have 22 of these druzy amethyst hearts. They were just $37. Just $37 for these.
So these are, again, potassium and iron to make that beautiful purple color. These do come from Brazil. And so you can tell that it's a Brazilian amethyst within this heart simply because of that lavender shade of purple that you're seeing there. And as I said before, the Indonesian one, how it had those really strong variations of the color going up. This, in the Brazil ones, as you can see, it goes from the dark and then it gradually will go lighter up to the top on a lot of this. So when you hold it to the side, it looks separated, but then when you hold it from the top and you look at the color straight on, you'll really get that purple color shining through.
Love that. And of course, with it being amethyst, this is great for your source connection and your peace, tranquility. And if we look into the shape of it being a heart, basically you're just inviting all of that into your heart space too.
For sure.
This is one of my go-to. If I'm feeling a little anxious and I need something to relax me a bit, this is a lovely stone to work with.
Yeah. I love amethyst. I have an affinity for amethyst. And within these hearts, it's like amethyst holds so many other things. It can hold cacoxenite. It can hold iron. It can hold lepidocrosite. And all that does come from the Brazilian area, so you never know what you might find within your Brazilian amethyst as well. Like in this piece here, I'm seeing a little bit, like on the side here, there's a little black spot, and that's going to be, right there, so that's goethite that you're seeing in there. So there's always little fun things to find whenever you have a natural piece of Brazilian amethyst. That's my favorite part, is looking to see what I can find in it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys.
Alrighty. So I kind of feel. Do you guys want one more piece of jewelry? Let us know. Can we show the coasters again?
Sure.
We'll show the coasters again. But can you comment how many people want to see one other piece of jewelry, or would you rather we give you your evening back and move on to the giveaway, the grand finale giveaway? Film Talk with AJ. Dean wants to know, why do they call it druzy?
So they call it druzy when it's a whole bunch of those little teeny baby quartz points that you're seeing. So that's the very easy way to understand it. Whereas if it was bigger pieces, you wouldn't call it druzy, then you would call it a cluster. So it's basically a good way of doing it, like size-wise.
Cool. All right, let's show the coasters here. And how much are the coasters again?
So the coasters are, where are they? $56 for the set.
$56 for a set of 4 coasters. So you can comment sold coasters. All right. Well, we've got, I think, enough folks. Does the harp come with the mallet?
I believe so. I had one.
Yeah,
I had one. I'm just not sure where it went to.
I'm pretty sure it does, you guys. Yes. We'll make sure it comes with a mallet.
Or else, how would you play it?
I don't know. Just blow on it. Yes. All right. So, yeah, this comes as a set of 4. We have those. Were there 56, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then why don't we show that ring then? All right. Sorry, not ring.
Pendant.
The pendant. My mind is. All right, you guys asked to see this piece of jewelry. We're gonna show it to you here. It is. We have 25 of these. There's just $58. Black onyx hexagon necklace in sterling with black and yellow plating.
Lena, the coasters are black agate. And this is black onyx. Mm-hmm. So black onyx is a silica dioxide, and it's formed when water silica gels and solidifies, usually at extremely low temperatures. I love black onyx. It is such a beautiful stone to me, and it really shines. It is one of those stones that when you polish it, it can almost glow from within because of that shine that it can get on there.
I love the mix of the colored metals, like the silver with the gold, and then the hammered finish and the unique design of it is just kind of, it's cool.
It really is. But then again, I'm a hammered finish like jewelry person. Yeah, I really like that finish. It gives it that texture. And then I also, one thing that's really cool about it is because we all know with silver it will tarnish over time, but when it has that hammered finish to it and it starts tarnishing, if you just rub the top part of it, it can clean up the top, and then it can leave the antique look inside, and it gives it a whole nother level to it.
Yeah, I really love the design of this one with the black onyx, bringing in, calming the nervous system, easing any stress, anxieties that you may have. With it being a hexagon, 6 is great for harmony and balance, and so I feel like this piece was very intentional here. And for me, what I'm seeing, it's like being held in place, you know? So
It
you're
really
holding
is.
space to bring in that harmony and balance. I love how I feel like this is kind of a unisex.
It really
style.
is.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's a rad piece.
Yeah, I could see anybody
Actually,
wearing that.
Sally just said that. Yeah, you know. I think that was what you were intended. You said make female. I think male, female look to this pendant. Absolutely.
yeah.
I would agree. Yeah. Very cool. I love it, and I hope you guys do too. It's been an absolute pleasure to show you guys these things tonight. We have a giveaway coming up, the very next thing. So, yeah, why don't we show that? Yeah. And you can continue as we do to comment with a few things here. But as we do the giveaways, you guys, the feed starts to go a little bit nuts. So it's kind of hard. So I think what I will do is just take a minute and say this. If there's something that you wanted that you didn't get, take the opportunity now to go ahead and comment. If later on tonight you're like, man, I really wanted that, you can go to the Facebook event page where we post the leftovers, and you can comment there if there's something that you wanted. The team just posted that leftovers will be posted on the event page there. So if later on you want to browse and consider something you might have missed, you can do so there and see if it's still available. The other thing I wanted to mention is we have some really cool offerings available at sagegoddess.com today. Some new stuff that is definitely something to check out. There's a wolf theme going on right now. If you haven't already seen it, we've got wolf perfume and wolf incense sticks. We have some Dianite hearts, which are absolutely gorgeous, as well as a wolf lotion and perfume mist duo. And then we have the summon bath salts. And I have to say, kudos to the team. If you have not experienced our bath products, they are absolutely stunning and a tremendous experience for you to help you unwind at the end of a long day. I know I enjoy it. So do check it out at sagegoddess.com. A couple other things happening here that I just want to highlight here. We have some surprises coming for y'all.
I love surprises.
I don't want to give everything away, but we've been working on some stuff that's coming very soon that you're going to want to know about. And this stuff is going to change the way you experience Sage Goddess, the way you interact with us. And I hope you're as excited about it as we are. But I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm just teasing you a little bit. For those who don't know or haven't heard, we are reopening our showroom after 4 years of it being closed. It used to be open, a great community center here for us here in Los Angeles. We're excited to reopen it. We closed it when COVID hit, and now for the first time we're going to reopen it. And our amazing team is going to be in there to meet and help y'all check out some of our offerings. So we'll be doing a fun grand reopening for that. And if you are in the LA area, I want to invite you to check that out soon.
Yeah.
So did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
All right. So without further ado, how about our giveaway item, which is something super special? What is this? What is this?
Oh my gosh. That is Uvoverite green garnet.
Say what?
Uvoverite green garnet.
What is uvoverite?
Uvoverite is one of the rarest forms of garnet on the planet, guys. So it is a calcium chromium garnet. And
It's so cool.
It's so hard to find this stone in general, but to find this stone in that size, yeah. So it is. Uvoverite is one of the rarest of the garnet group minerals and is the only consistently green garnet species with a beautiful emerald green color. It occurs as well-formed, fine-sized crystals that you're seeing there, and it was discovered in 1832. So, yeah.
Hard to believe that's like seriously almost 200 years ago. Okay, so how do you win this?
I think they know.
You comment whatever you want, and tonight, which one of you lovely ladies would like to pick the winner?
I think Hannah needs to pick a winner.
Anna, give her the mouse. You get to do it. Robin will show the piece. Look at how substantial that sucker is.
This one.
All right, well, you get to announce it. And the winner is...
I apologize. Kim...
I think it's Mulbauer.
Mulbauer.
Muehlbauer. Congratulations, Kim. Also got a snake cuff with us tonight.
Nice.
Congratulations. You got, seriously, a one-of-a-kind piece as a giveaway this evening, and we hope you enjoy it. It is worth over $500.
Mm-hmm.
Big thank you to everybody for joining us this evening, to our Rockstar team here tonight, and Luis behind the scenes, holding up the lights, making sure the video cameras and everything works and the feed's on the right spot, and I didn't screw anything up. So a big thank you to behind the scenes to our team SG for all your support, commenting with the winners, and for commenting back and answering questions along the way. We're truly grateful to you. Check out our website, sagegoddess.com, because some amazing offerings that you may have otherwise missed. Check out the event page with the link that the team put there on Facebook so that you can see if there's anything left over that you might want to grab. And otherwise, have a wonderful evening. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Yep.
Good night, you guys.